Midnight music. Midnight music. Midnight music.
I mean, Rocky 4 is a classic, though. It's just straight popcorn flick. What the fuck am I watching, and why do I like it so much? Like, Rocky 4 is my favorite one because it's just so ridiculous in every way, shape, and form.
Yeah. So it's but yeah, no, I enjoyed it. Jonathan Majors great. I didn't know how short of an acting career Jonathan Majors had. He's only been acting since 2017.
Really?
Mm-hmm. He also has a master's in performing arts from Yale.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. It's gross. He's 33. So he's got a whole career ahead of him. He started performing in like 2017.
Twitch. So my monitor finally came in, so I'm actually looking at an actual screen.
Nice.
And no preview available. Let me move this over. It's really nice, but I didn't have speakers, so I had to buy speakers.
Oh, it
I didn't know that monitors don't have speakers nowadays.
I felt like monitors do have speakers, but that's maybe I'm.
A lot they don't have them built in.
Oh, but they have maybe like a sound drive or something.
Yeah, there's a what's it called? A audio, like a headphone jack I can plug in.
Yeah.
No outward speakers.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's whatever.
Speakers are nice. So Logitech.
Oh, Logitech always makes good speakers.
I got the little subwoofer on the floor. Yeah, it's pretty solid.
Okay.
It's another thing to put my feet on.
What, the subwoofer?
Yeah, but the monitor, dude, the monitor is so nice. 32 inches, 4K.
That's a huge fucking monitor, dude.
It's really big. I didn't realize how big it was until I sat down. But I can also adjust the height, which is cool.
Yeah.
144 hertz.
Okay.
And the new Hogwarts game on full blast is... Oh my god.
Have you been seeing on at least TikTok, everybody's doing the Hogwarts TikToks?
No.
So it's like, you remember that song like called Mo Bamba? Where it's like, I got hoes calling.
Yes.
Yeah.
There it is.
And so they have that playing in the background, and it's like, what is it, like Hufflepuff getting into the Slytherin common room because they're throwing a party, and the only way you can get in because you got the good potion.
That's hilarious.
Oh yeah, no, this Harry Potter game has been blowing people away.
Dude, it's incredible. It's so much fun.
I'm just like, guys, what the hell is going on? Like, it literally came out, and that's the only thing people can really talk about.
It's a lot of fun.
And this is it predates Harry, correct?
Yeah, it's like 1800s.
Okay.
It's like while the Civil War is going on, this game's happening.
So while America's in turmoil, they're over there and all across the seas doing magic.
Yeah, like like how like the meme, it's just like, how does Harry Potter happen and not one time someone goes, man, it run Jordan's on, it's fucking crazy. Does it take place in the 90s? Like that meme could come back like, yo, do you see what's going on in America right now? Like,
have you heard of Air Jordan?
like, dude, it's 1870, whatever. Have you heard of this Battle of Gettysburg thing? It's fucking nuts over there.
People are dying left and right.
I gotta say, my grandfather fought in the Revolutionary War. I couldn't be happier. I gotta say, he saw it coming, and that bastard, he was right.
That's fucking crazy. Speaking of Jordan, did you see the trailer for Air?
It looks bad.
It's gonna make so much money.
I bet, but it's like I bet Jordan's not even in it. Like,
there's a great Jordan lookalike, but I doubt he makes an appearance.
but like, dude, like he wasn't in the trailer. It's just like I bet they're making a movie about Michael
Well,
Jordan.
because Michael Jordan's 60, you can't have him in the trailer.
No. I know, but I don't mean the actual Michael Jordan. I mean like a character, the character Michael Jordan.
No, he is in the trailer.
Is he?
Mm-hmm. You just see the back of him as he's walking into Nike headquarters.
Yeah, I bet it's just a It's just a movie about the white people behind Air Jordan. I bet that's what the movie's about.
I mean, yes, that's what it is.
That's fine. But it's like Michael Jordan's gonna get paid anyway. So like,
I don't know how. Yeah, exactly. Michael Jordan's going to get paid. I don't know how Chris Tucker and Marlon Wayans fit into this.
Well, how are they involved?
Well, no, they're characters in the movie.
Oh,
Because it's Affleck, Damon, Marlon Wayans, Chris Tucker, Viola Davis. And
I like Viola Davis. She's phenomenal.
I do love Viola Davis. She's great. Very, very good.
Wide range she has.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Taquan. I guess Taquan has a thing for you now, Will.
Hey, man. It happens to everybody eventually.
But no, I was joking with people like the price of admission to get into the Air movie is not going to be paying a ticket. Like you have to have Air Jordans to get in.
You just gotta wear the shoes.
And they're going to do like shoe inspection. Sir, these are not Air Jordans. These are fake.
Why are you wearing Reebok?
Why are you wearing LeBrons? This is a Jordan movie. No LeBrons allowed. I guess I'm invisible. You're not invisible after February, Taquan. Clearly not.
It's Quan. Happy Women's Appreciation Month, whatever it is. Women's History Month, whatever the fuck it is.
Women's History Month, I believe. Yes, Women's History Month.
It's all made up for marketing.
When did Women's History Month start? I only remember
2018.
I remember it becoming in existence. Thank you. They've just been hearing you the whole time. Well,
Really?
Yeah.
You were muted this whole time?
I don't think I was muted the whole time.
That's
but
embarrassing.
Whatever.
How embarrassing. Yoda would say, how embarrassing.
Speaking of which, I haven't watched The Mandalorian today, even though I've been off all day.
I have not either. I do need to, though.
I'm probably going to do it once we're done with the show. Which I couldn't. We'll just talk about it. Trust me, it's not. Trust me, Taquan. People who are deaf.
You're quieter than Helen Keller's or Jesus.
They don't have. They don't have. Since they can't hear sound, they actually scream pretty loud. So that would be totally false. What other movies are coming out I want to see? I hate to say it, but That freaking Fast and Furious trailer looks really good. I hate to say it.
It
too.
does look really good. I mean, dude, I have no problem with movies that are self-aware. You know what I mean? Like Cocaine Bear. Like
Cocaine Bear. I'm like, why did we do this as a movie?
Was it you I was talking to the other day? I was like, Cocaine Bear just sounds like Sharknado. If Sharknado was a good idea.
But it's based on a true story, I believe.
Yeah, so a bear just got into like someone's pack and ate a bunch of cocaine and it died. That's the story.
Yeah.
As a bear would. But instead they're like, oh.
We could make this a comedy.
We could make a lot of money off of this. And they're going to. I want to see it. I heard it's pretty good. You know, just going expecting a movie about a bear eating a bunch of cocaine and killing people.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. I couldn't spend my money on that. I'm just like, I know how the story ends.
Yeah, right. I probably could. I'm not gonna lie, I probably could.
No, I couldn't do it. I have to do something like let me see like a lot of VFX. Let me see some crazy shit. Like, let me see some shit that I can't read about on like the History Channel in a couple of months.
Yeah.
Cocaine Bear. Oh my god, it's ridiculous. But did you see the cast of like the 10th Fast and Furious?
I know Cena's still in it.
Yeah, The Rock's not in it because The Rock hates Vin Diesel.
That's fine. Everyone hates Vin Diesel. Actually, people like Vin Diesel. That's on Dwayne, man.
No, Vin Diesel's kind of a dick. I mean, he is Groot, which is kind of cool. I think Vin Diesel's just hard to work with.
That's a.
That is the one thing that it's missing is that we are missing. I wanted to see The Rock and Cena like on film, like against each other.
That'd be really funny. Yeah, you know he's got to hit a rock bottom.
Oh yeah, and that would be in the contract.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Like, could you imagine if they were fighting in Fast and Furious and they just get out of the cars and do a wrestling match?
That'd be pretty funny. Everyone's like, why aren't they actually hitting each other?
Guys, this is acting.
Did he just slap his thigh?
Where did the elbow pad come from?
Why is he taking it off? Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. There's no.
Let's go rock. Let's go rock.
Let's go Cena. Cena sucks. Oh my god, that would be great.
It's gonna bring that Rodriguez chick back.
She's back. Everybody.
Did she die?
No. She's back.
Is it Michelle Rodriguez?
It's Michelle Rodriguez. Yeah, Letty's there.
Dude, what a babe.
Yeah, no. The ensemble now. Jason Momoa apparently is the premier antagonist in Fast 10.
Dude, I heard test. Speaking of Momoa, I heard test audiences left Aquaman 2. You know how bad it's got to be to leave a free movie that you're like supposed to review afterwards to let them know how good it is.
My God.
And you left, so you can't even give them the response.
Oh, that's really funny. Oh, I have a question for you before we do the show in a couple of minutes. What are your thoughts on the Oscar cops now?
The Oscar cops?
You didn't hear about this?
No, it's like armed security.
No, this is going to be. You didn't know about the Oscar cops.
I have no idea what let me Google it.
I'm going to do it for you, actually. It's so weird. Oscar cops. So pretty much saying the Oscars are planning to have a crisis team following Will Smith slapping Chris Rock, so potential emergencies or crises can be avoided.
Does this mean this like they're gonna send a counselor in?
No.
Rickie, are you an Oscar cop?
I wish. You know how great that paycheck would be?
Oh, is this that Chad the Bird thing you sent me earlier?
Well, it is on. He does do a monologue about the Oscar cops, but you should listen to Chad the Bird. Chad the Bird is hysterical. His thing is like 12 minutes long.
Oscar, okay, let me read Newsweek. Oscar plans for crisis team after Will Smith slapped mocked Oscars cop. Oscar cops.
Taquan has a great point. He said they should have stormtroopers on call. The stormtroopers should be the Oscar cops.
So wait. Is the crisis team going to be there before or after someone gets slapped?
I don't
or
know.
During?
I'm
Like, what are they going to do?
I don't know. I don't know how this is going to work. And also, how come we didn't have a crisis team before this?
Are they going to go, okay, Will, what you have to admit what you did was wrong, and Chris, you have to admit your joke wasn't that funny. Is that what the crisis cops are going to do?
I don't know. Will Smith can't even be there. Remember, he's really like banned or
Yeah, he's banned for like a year or whatever. Which, to be fair, man, I'm still a fan of Will Smith. You know what? I accept his apology. Everyone leave Will Smith alone. Like, if you're still hitting on Will Smith, man, I wish I had your life because I wish I had your problems. Like, if Will Smith still bothers you, man, you must have, like, no debt, a hot life, and kids who do the dishes.
Will just had a really bad moment.
I mean, well, he's abused by his wife or his ex-wife at this point. So.
No, I think I don't know if they're together or still together, but no, it was a little bit of coercion manipulation. It was that's a weird couple, I will say.
Yo,
that.
she's a bitch.
Yeah,
Great actress, but terrible wife.
Yeah, no, I mean, ratings shot through the roof that night once he got the slap.
I text my mom, of course, the one fucking year we don't watch, because I watch the Oscars every year. And then this year, I forgot the Oscars were a thing. Like, I got a notification.
It's March 12th, I think.
I saw something when the movies were released, like the nominations were released. I looked it up. I was like, oh, that's cool. I haven't thought about it since. It's a shame because I love the Oscars. I hate the pretentiousness of Hollywood people now.
The Oscars is pretty pretentious, and it's just like the whole system of the Oscars. Like, I feel like there's too much weight on the Oscars. So when you broke it down to me, but it's just people who are part of the Oscar committee saying what the best movie is. I'm like, that. No one gives a shit about that.
And the studio's lobby.
Yeah. They pretty much campaign to get nominations.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
and,
don't do that.
And it's movies that people don't watch.
Exactly.
Have never heard of, and are really fucking sad.
Yeah.
My mom watched a few movies. You know, they get some of them on Netflix, HBO, what have you, like Apple, whatever.
Yeah.
And like my mom watched a few of them, and she's like, they're all fucking sad. It's like, why are all these sad movies? I know the world's sad, but can we not be reminded that the world is sad? Can we not keep the sadness awards and remind us how sad we are to a room of people who aren't fucking sad?
They're just hammered most of the time.
Yeah, and they're just sitting on a pile of money talking how bad the world is and how they don't make it better. Climate change is bad now. Excuse me while we go party on my yacht. I'm going to get that. We're going to get to by my private jet. Where's Greta? Someone bring Greta up here. I need some more virtue signaling.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I don't think I've ever watched the Oscars full, like, from start to finish, ever.
Like, can we save the sad moments for the In Memoriam? And now the In Memoriam has happy poppy music.
Does it really?
The only happy part, yeah, that's the past few years they did that because everyone was complaining how sad it was.
Well, duh, because they're dead, of course.
Yeah, but that's the one part supposed to be sad. Like, I remember the last time I watched the Oscars, Billie Eilish did a cover, a live cover of Yesterday by the Beatles.
How was that?
Fucking amazing.
No, I heard she's a phenomenal artist.
No, she's Bad Guy is trash, but other than Bad Guy, which is like her most famous song.
Yeah, don't talk about Bad Guy. I love Bad Guy. I actually did enjoy Bad Guy.
She's an amazing singer and has cannons. Like, she's got massive.
She was the most recent Bond theme.
Yes, she did that too. She's a phenomenal. She also, I think she sang the Bond theme that night as well. Because they perform.
They always perform the Bond theme. It's like
they perform the best song. Whoever's nominated for best song, there's a live performance of that song during the Oscars.
Oh, okay.
So I think that was nominated. She performed that, and then she performed again for Yesterday for the In Memoriam.
Nice.
And it was great. But it's like out of this night that's all sad, the only happy parts remind everyone who died.
I don't know.
I get it, celebration of life. Like, I don't mind it.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just the irony. Everything is sad except for everyone's dead.
Yeah. It is ironic. But dude, what other movies that were proven? I was like, that's gonna be pretty good.
That old. Did you see like a commercial for like an old lady like I'm gonna kill you movie?
No.
And maybe that's just part because we watched Titanic. It's like I forgot the actress's name, but it's just like these two old ladies like playing a murder of like someone's ex-husband or something.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's like a comedy. It's weird.
No, the big.
And Malcolm McDowell's in it.
That's weird. Yeah, the biggest murder slasher thing now is gonna be Scream 6. I'm like, why don't we just let this guy die? Like, how old is that mask?
Isn't Jenna Ortega in it?
Jenna Ortega is in it. I feel like it's a different.
What a launch to her career, huh?
John Jones will be on ESPN Plus. Yes, the John Jones fight. I don't know where you got. Hi, Charles, numbered 1.
Cyril Gahn.
Yeah, that's this
for it,
weekend.
though.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, you gotta pay for it.
I have a Connect, so I won't be paying for it.
Lucky.
The Swarm on Amazon Prime, which is basically Donald Glover commenting on stan culture with metaphor for the Bayhive.
All right.
Nice.
I'm gonna run to the little boy's room.
Go right
and then
ahead.
we can start. I'll be right back.
Gotcha. So yeah, folks, welcome, guys. How you guys doing? Shaquan, Freds, Sir Charles. If I haven't said hello to you, I'm saying hello to you now. We were going to have a guest host, but my guest host didn't respond to me at any time since last week, so it's just me and Will. We are going to cover AEW Revolution. It's going to be a big AEW show. Some things. Yeah, fuck you too, Jaquan. And also, thank you, Freds, for the belated birthday. I appreciate it. We're going to cover a lot of AEW Revolution, so this should be a fun thing, because I'm thinking Will and I have actually heavily watched AEW in a very long time. Going to cover some updated WrestleMania card and some breaking news that got reported by TMZ a couple of hours before we did the show. If you read on the interwebs, you know what this is so far, or right now. But we are going to talk about it just to get time to actually like update it and really like do it. But we will talk about it here. It's the first thing we're going to talk about when we do start the show. It's great. If you guys haven't already, please check out our merchandise store. Link to all of that is in the description below from this video. And all of our other stuff. So there's some good merch out. I got beanies out. But that's a great way to support us, to buy some of our merch. Like you see Willy T's tapestry in the background. It's something that we created and that he bought. You can see that's actually pretty good fucking quality for that tapestry. So you're watching hockey tonight, not AEW. Wow, Mr. Fred's on a go home, and they have the Face of the Revolution ladder match tonight. It's very surprised, Fred, you're not watching. Why are you watching hockey so long? Didn't you say, Fred, like someone got traded? Besides Patrick Kane? I know you said something. Oh, yeah, Engvall got to the Islanders. Okay. Men Clubberg rub off on him will be such a... Nice. So we got a bruiser is what you're telling me, Freds, for the Islanders. Thank you. Appreciate that.
All right.
Oh, beanie now. I was just talking about beanies.
Yeah, I'm in a beanie mood.
Understandable.
All right. Let me start recording. Good to go?
I am ready, yes.
All right, rolling in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Midnight music.
Coming up this week on Kings of the Rings podcast, we kick off March Madness with a Revolution. Willy T and King Rickie preview this weekend's AEW Revolution PPV, which features MJF wrestling for 60 minutes, plus the WrestleMania card begins to fill out, including the addition of the most must-see WrestleMania host in the history of WrestleMania. So sit back, relax, and please don't piss off the Oscar cops. It's Kings of the Rings podcast, episode number 330, March Revolution, exclusively on Wrestle Addict Radio, and it starts right now. The fucking Oscar cops. Can you believe it, Will?
Yeah, dude, it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It's like, hey, I think the Oscar cops should go to Compton and stop being cops and see what happens.
Yeah, that'll help. I just want the Oscar cops. I want the Oscar cops to be in stormtrooper outfits. That's all I want.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kings of the Rings podcast, episode number 330, March Revolution. Happy March, I guess, for some people. March is here. This year's going by rather quickly. And surprise, surprise, AEW actually has a pay-per-view for once.
Yay! Can't wait to watch that. Maybe
Not live.
Yeah, definitely not paying for it.
Yeah, not live at all, or maybe in the legal stream or whatever it goes. AEW doesn't.
Yeah, I don't want to go that far. You know what? You gotta really convince me, Rickie. The show's gotta convince me if we're gonna fucking watch this goddamn card.
Very true. What's going on in Big Hurst? No, I will not be at WrestleMania 39 because Los Angeles is goddamn expensive, and I cannot fit that bill right now. Find me in Philly, though. Find me in Philly, Big Hurst.
Yeah, hell yeah. I was telling my friends make some box seats.
Yeah, find us in Philly. We're going to be an absolute menace during that show. So we are going to get started. We have some pretty interesting stuff going on this week. For wrestling, especially because this is more of a big AEW show, and I don't think Will and I have actually watched AEW consistently in a very long time.
God, it's got to be since Punk like punched a dog or whatever the fuck he did. I forget what he did, but yeah, it's been since that.
It was since the disaster of the presser that they had.
Yeah, but goddamn, how funny was that?
But late breaking news, we do not have any graphics for business. This actually came in a couple of hours before the show, and I was out doing post-birthday shenanigans. But if you guys have already known, earlier today, it was reported by Beach Report and all other credible news outlets that TMZ released or said the news that WWE superstar Sonya Deville was arrested last month in Atlantic City, New Jersey. When I mean last month, I mean February. She was arrested in Atlantic City, New Jersey for carrying a firearm in her vehicle without a permit, according to TMZ. Court documents show that a valet contacted police on February 19th when they found a gun in the glove box of DeVille's car. Sonya Deville was then arrested when it was determined that she did not have the proper permit to carry a gun in the state of New Jersey. Deville was charged with one count of unlawful weapon possession of a handgun without a permit, and she is scheduled to appear in court this month being March. 29-year-old Deville is originally from New Jersey, but now lives in Florida, and the gun was reportedly registered in the state of Florida. Per Fightful Sean Ross Rapp, Deville was in Atlantic City to celebrate getting engaged to her girlfriend, which we talked about a little bit last week. Sources told TMZ that Deville purchased a firearm for protection after a man broke into her Florida home in 2020. Police said the man was in possession of a knife, zip ties, duct tape, and allegedly planned to kidnap Deville before he was thwarted by Deville's security alarm and ultimately arrested. According to Sapp, Deville isn't believed to be facing any discipline from WWE after the arrest because the promotion understands her reasoning for purchasing and carrying a gun. Sapp added that Deville is working on getting the charge against her in New Jersey thrown out. So that's the news we have on Sonya Deville. It seems like, according to that, one, great reporting by a credible news source. Don't
get much of that these days.
Yeah. Number two, this all seems to be within reason, and I'm glad to hear that WWE also agrees.
Yeah, I mean, as they should, right? I mean, Listen, obviously she's going to have a gun. If I were her, I would bring a gun with me to the fucking grocery store. I'm going to bring a gun everywhere after having that bullshit happen to me. Mm-hmm. Now, if she bought the gun legally in Florida, which looks like she did, I don't know how gun laws work in New Jersey that specifically, especially if it's registered in Florida. But I would assume, seeing as it's a right, it would be a federal thing. You would just register the gun federally, as long as you pass a background check and all that. This sounds like really dumb charges, but it's state law. You know, if she still has a residency in New Jersey, maybe that's something to do with it. Honestly, I have no idea. I'm not a lawyer.
Yeah.
But to me, it just sounds like a nothing charge because it's not like she just had it on her, right?
Yeah.
It's not like she used it or had intent to use it. She just had it on her person, like in her car.
Yeah. I'm interested more so.
If you carried it into a casino, like if she went to Caesar's Palace packing, that might
be a problem. Yeah,
right. That's most definitely an issue. But if it's just in her car and she got pulled over for like speeding or whatever, like just write a speeding ticket. What's the issue?
Well, no. From what I read there was that she was in Jersey to celebrate her engagement to her fiance. Congratulations to her.
And a really fucking hot fiance, by the way.
Yes. Sonya Deville's got good taste.
Yeah.
But It reads that a valet found it in the glove box. So that leads me to believe she probably got valet car service, which is cool. So what is the car attendant doing in the glove box of someone's car?
Yeah.
Like, that's my concern.
Yeah.
Like if the valet in my reasoning, the valet, I don't know, just did his job, got the keys, parked the car, and went about his business. Why are you ever in the glove box?
There's no reason for you to be in the glove box. If you put a sticker on it, you put it in the windshield.
Yeah.
Right. There's no reason for you to put something in the glove box unless some individual gave you something to put in the glove box.
Yeah, which that's probably the only thing I can think of. But I don't fathom that. Like, I just...
Yeah, I'd probably sue the valet car.
Yeah, like, I just...
What are you doing? That's invasion of privacy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very weird. And I can see why she's probably looking to get, like, the charges dropped. Because it's like, what are you doing in my glove box?
Did they say what kind of gun it was?
Let me check.
It's probably just a handgun.
I think it was a handgun.
If they say AR-style rifle, I swear to fucking Christ.
No. There is no...
People don't know what that means, an AR-style rifle. It's like every gun, period.
Yeah, no, it is, no, there's no indication of what type of gun it was.
Probably it's a little handgun, a little pea shooter.
Probably.
Yeah, remember, I bet it's Austin Powers gun. Maybe a little
I know,
handgun, a little pistol.
Yeah. What if it's like from Men in Black, like a noisy cricket?
I hope it's a Red Ryder rifle, the air gun. Well, shoot your eye out, kid.
Yeah, but no, I mean, like I said, I'm glad that WWE is like, you know what? No, that makes sense. Like, nothing's gonna happen to you. Like, you're good.
You know what? No, it shouldn't.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you text me this, and it's like, yeah, she's probably, because honestly, this isn't a federal offense, most likely.
No.
You know, it's a state law. If anything, it's a slap on the wrist and you pay a fine. That's about it.
If that.
It's not like she had the gun illegally. She just had to have it legally
in the state of New
state,
Jersey. Yeah.
the state of New Jersey.
Yeah, and
but I didn't know that if a gun. I thought like if you had a gun, if you just bought a gun, it's good wherever. Well, I guess
I don't think there's. I don't know if there's a federal. Is there a federal licensing for possession of guns? Like, I don't know.
I don't know unless they try and get her for trafficking, because you bring across state lines. That technically is trafficking.
I guess that's a very. I think that's a long shot, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I doubt this is going to go anywhere. I don't think it should go anywhere.
Yeah, I think you know what it is.
We're giving. There's a lawyer out there going, "What the fuck are these guys doing talking about this?"
Yeah. No, I think it was somebody trying to make a buck off of Sonya Deville.
Yeah, the state of New Jersey.
Well, no, I'm thinking like someone that valet knew who she was and was probably trying to look for something, thinking she probably had money or something.
Maybe.
You know, and found a gun and probably got scared. Like, here's a gun. What do I do?
Hey man, another reason I don't want to be that famous.
Yeah. No, that's. Whew. Well, I mean, like I said, Oswald. It looks like it's going to be Oswald and ends well for Sonya Deville, and she's not going to serve some time, which is good for her and good for WWE by sticking her and backing her, and probably also giving her legal counsel as well.
Yeah, just don't say nothing.
Yeah, exactly, which she has not. And everything. But let's move on to one of the main reasons we're here for tonight. We're going to talk about AEW. Because AEW, surprise, surprise, this Sunday, who does shows on Sunday anymore? Sunday, March 5th at the Chase Center in San Francisco is going to be AEW Revolution, which, to be honest with you, it's a pretty okay card from what I've gathered. So Will and I are going to go through this card. Shut up, Taquan. We're gonna go through this card, starting at the top, which is going to, I don't know how we're going to last this, but it's an AEW World Championship. Everybody's favorite guy who we wanted to win a championship but has done relatively nothing with it, MJF, the AEW World Champion, will be facing everybody's former favorite babyface, Bryan Danielson, who people are kind of getting bored of, I believe, for the AEW World title in a 60-minute Iron Man match. And I'm shaky on this.
I mean, cool, I guess. You know, let's see what they can do. Yeah, I mean, I bet WWE's going, wow, MJF, this is what you want $5 million for? Like, are you sure, kid? I know, we can spice you up a lot, but, like, man, talk about a boring champion. No
Yeah.
buzz. And like even like if we don't watch AEW, we still hear things about AEW.
Oh, yeah.
Like me and my friend at work talk about wrestling pretty frequently, and she'll always tell me what's going on in AEW. Nothing, crickets about what's going on in AEW. And do we talk about last week how like their it was TNA Explosion is their new their new third hour.
Well, no, they're
is.
doing a backstage thing.
It's a backstage thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
no TNA Reaction. Sorry, TNA Reaction.
Yeah, it's TNA Reaction mixed a little Raw talking smack.
So that got buzz more than MJF did. And that's gonna be fucking awful.
You know what? I hate to say it right now. MJF might be a one-trick pony.
He might be. And then don't be wrong, that trick is really good.
It's a great trick, but when you've seen it, it's hard to be surprised anymore.
Yeah, and MJF doesn't scream 60-minute Iron Man to me. It's just like,
That's also the issue. Like I've seen,
what's MJF's biggest flaw? Sometimes it's his wrestling. Like, you know what I mean?
that's the reason he doesn't do it often.
Yeah, he's not a sexy wrestler. He doesn't fit that AEW wrestling kind of mold. Like, if it was Kenny and Daniel, fuck yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
But it's not.
I mean, Brian Danielson's gonna have to carry him through this.
Which he will.
Which he will. Yeah, no,
will.
I don't doubt. Listen, I can say whatever about Brian Danielson in AEW. I mean, he went to wrestle, but listen, Brian Danielson can carry a match. He can orchestrate a great match. Look at what him and Kofi did at WrestleMania 35.
Right.
It was perfect. It was the perfect match. Perfect match for everybody from everything from start to finish. Perfect match. So I trust Brian Danielson more than I trust MJF in this. I just don't trust the time frame. I don't know if we're going to be able to, or the audience will be able to keep their attention for 60 minutes.
Yeah, dude, I can't really get through a TikTok nowadays.
Yeah. 60 minutes is rough. I'm looking to be pleasantly surprised. Overall, I think MJF is going to win because you're not putting the belt on Brian.
No, he hasn't won I don't think he's won a match since he's been in AEW.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely hasn't won a feud.
Yeah, so again, this is the main event. This concerns me because I don't know how you're going to fill the time. Especially if you don't give
a lot of I think it's going to be a lot of pinfalls.
That would be crazy.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it's 4-3 or if MJF just goes 6-2. Could you imagine
a 6-2 Iron Man win?
I mean, because that's the thing. That's the tough thing about Iron Man matches, right? Because you can't make it too predictable by making 1-0 or 2-0 or whatever.
Yeah.
But then again, a blowout is just boring.
True.
Iron Man matches are very, very tough because they have to be close, but it's very predictable.
Yeah, you gotta kind of simulate a blowout, and then you got to do a comeback. It's a lot. I mean, I think a good idea would be for them to do the most. Can they get the most pinfalls in an Iron Man match history in pro wrestling? I think that would be pretty clever.
God, how many would that be though?
I don't know. It's probably. I don't think they've ever.
18, 15.
Some pinfall every 2 minutes.
Yeah, they do the roll 1, 2, oh 1, 2, oh. It's just 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
They roll around like that for 5 minutes.
Yeah. They just roll on the ring AEW likes to do. They do the roll on the ring.
Yeah.
That's just counting 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I don't know, but MJF's winning because you have to have MJF win in this.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
This is his first title defense, really.
This is his first big one. I mean, AEW doesn't do pay-per-views often. They have their
good. That's a good thing.
Yeah, which is good. They have they're set 4.
Yeah, they have a big 4 or 5, which is great.
Yeah, which is fine. But that just means there's a lot riding on these events.
And a lot of TV specials.
Yeah.
Winter is coming. Winter is here. Winter is gone. No surrender. Surrender. Don't surrender. Blood and guts. Guts and blood. Stuffing. Chicken stuffing. Turkey stuffing. 8-8 parade. Thanksgiving Day parade. Macy's Day parade.
Don't they do a St. Patrick's one too?
St. Patrick's Day Slam. Something like that.
Something like that, yeah. And they do New Year's Revolution or something like that. I think that's one.
Revolution, that's this one.
No. There's a New Year's one. I think it's New Year's Bash.
New Year's Bash. I think New Year's Revolution was WWE.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's great. So yeah, there's a lot riding on this for MJF. This has to pull through, and I just have my concerns. with it all. Moving on to, we're going from 60-minute Iron Man match to Texas death match in San Francisco. Jon Moxley versus Hangman Adam Page, because Hangman Adam Page has to do something because he can't do the buckshot lariat anymore because a social media influencer named Logan Paul does it better than him. And so this is where we're at with Jon Moxley and Hangman Adam Page.
I hope Bully Ray comes out and goes, "Stop bleeding, both of you! Enough! Color means nothing now." Which, to his point, he's right. He's very right.
He's right.
It's like if Moxley's bleeding on accident because he bleeds so much, that's fine. Yeah, I can get that. I can get behind that. Mm-hmm. But it's like, bro, every time I see you, it's like you should just come out bleeding.
He took the Cody. he took the Cody role. Cody used to bleed all the time. Now Cody doesn't bleed at all in WWE.
Yeah, which good, I guess.
Listen,
but I would like to see that. I would like to see that unprotected head chair shot though in WWE. That'd be pretty nice.
Cody would do it because he's out of his mind.
He did it in AEW, and everyone's like, "Wow, don't ever
do that again."
Cody's like, "What? I thought you were Marks."
We talked about it on the show. I'm like, "What are you doing? Like you're the executive of the company."
I liked it. Not gonna lie. If I didn't like it back then, I lied for clout. I like it now.
Yeah, I mean, Jon Moxley, deathmatch wrestler, that's how he got his name. Hangman Adam Page is just trying to stay relevant, I think, at this point.
Dude, CM Punk just buried his career. It's so true.
Yeah.
He did. It's just like, he just couldn't... How about ruined title reign?
He got ruined the career and a title reign, too. Like, it's just... Hangman just hasn't recovered, and I don't know if he's going to recover from this either. I think Mox is going to
Yeah, he'll do great at SummerSlam, dude. He's going to have a great SummerSlam match with Seth Rollins. I'm going to tell you right now.
Hangman Adam Page.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible.
I want Hangman Adam Page to come over to WWE, and he buckshot lariats Logan Paul.
Dude, you know these people are just counting down the days where they can go to WWE.
Some of them are, I think, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Like Hangman, I believe.
Hangman's got it. Hangman just needs something new.
Sammy Guevara, I believe.
Okay.
But this way, if you weren't in WWE previously, I'd probably leave. Jungle Boy, I'd stay. Just give it a few more years.
I think they like Jungle Boy. I think Jungle Boy's going to stick around.
Yeah, I like Jungle Boy too.
You know.
But like, some of these guys just they can't wait to leave.
Yeah.
I feel like Hangman Page is one of those people.
I heard a good analogy. Shout out to the Jobber Tears. Talking about how Tony Khan runs the organization that is All Elite Wrestling. And he's like, he said, Tony Khan's like a sneakerhead. He has like his 5 shoes that are in his rotation all the time that he loves. And then from time to time, he'll bring out another pair, for, just to wear for a night, and then he'll put them back.
Yeah. Or the shoes like, hey, I'm like scuffed. I need to go to the shop. And he kind of forgets about them.
Yeah, pretty much. I thought that was a good analogy. Well, back to this Texas death match. Hangman Adam Page. I don't even know where you put this on the card. There's a lot. Like these are the 2 gimmicky matches. Probably the 2 matches that people are going to tune in for.
I'll probably watch this match because I do like Moxley. I'm a big fan of Hangman. Texas death matches are fun. I've been watching a lot of ECW lately.
So this is right up your alley right now.
Yeah, I mean, dude. I'm telling you, man, that Terry Funk Raven Stevie Richards main event's gonna be amazing. I can't wait to watch it again.
Yeah.
Or was it Sandman? I don't know if it was Stevie or Sandman. I don't remember.
Sandman, talk about a guy who's only an entrance. But
he wrestled in PJs, dude. What do you expect?
Yeah, I mean, death matches are. I'm on the fence about death matches. Like I've seen one in person. I'm like, this might be a little bit too much for me.
Oh, big fan. I want them to bleed, baby. Bleed for my entertainment.
Cactus Jack versus Vader, WCW death match. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, there's going to be blood in this. I would probably put this as at the middle position, show stealer.
I hope Hangman takes duct tape and just rips off some of Moxley's chest hair.
Could you imagine?
Just waxes him.
Just waxes him in the middle, straps him down, like rolls his arms in between the ropes, and then just puts wax on him.
Renee tweets out, "Oh no! Oh my God! No! Oh no!" with the death match with Kenny.
Yeah.
The barbed wire brawl, whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah, that'll be great. Yeah, I'm gonna go Jon Moxley on this. I think Heyman takes the fall.
I agree.
Yeah. Let's move on to the King of TV, Samoa Joe, who is the Ring of Honor television champion and also the AEW TNT champion.
Wait, when did he get this belt back? I thought Darby had it.
No, Samoa Joe got it back.
Oh, they flip flopping. Great.
A little bit.
What a meaningless title.
Yes, the King of TV, Samoa Joe, is going to be putting his TNT championship on the line against also somebody who got a great push and then just hasn't really recovered in Wardlow.
What the fuck happened to Wardlow, dude?
I
This guy was red hot.
people someone compared him to like being Goldberg hot at a point in time.
He was. The Wardlow chants were real.
Yeah. I mean, being with Samoa Joe isn't a bad place to be. Samoa Joe's going to do great with Wardlow. But I'm concerned that there might not be any real title changes here on the entire show.
No problem with that.
Which is, yeah, it's okay. But if here's the thing with Samoa Joe. He is your mid-card champion on the two brands that you own. And you do want to jumpstart Ring of Honor somehow. So Joe could drop this if Ring of Honor, because Supercard of Honor is in the works. And I think it's going to be historically around Mania season or Mania weekend. So if Joe retains, I don't see him retaining for long. I think he drops the TNT championship.
I think he should. I mean, Wardlow needs something. Right?
I agree.
This guy's really good. Like, he's not a bad wrestler. He has something. He's got a spark. He has a connection. It's good. It's gone. It's gone forever. Right?
Yeah.
So give the guy something to run with. I mean, he had the belt, did nothing with it, dropped it, disappeared, cut a promo with his dead dad. Now here he is.
Yeah. So I'm rooting for.
Yeah, I think he cut his hair, something like that.
I think his hair is cut. So I am rooting for Wardlow, but I expect Samoa Joe to retain.
Yeah.
But again, I wouldn't be surprised if Wardlow wins. I'm moving on. Oh, here come the women. Here come the women. Yay. In a match that does not include Britt Baker. My God, thank you. We have the AEW Women's World Championship match. Jamie Hayter, because I am a hater, because I do love Jamie Hayter. The AEW Women's World Champion, because he's no longer an interim, thank God. Versus Ruby Soho, formerly known as Ruby Riott. Guess what, folks? She's still relevant in this company.
Is she?
I don't know.
I heard Saraya Pay turned heel, which I think is great.
And Saraya is also the third opponent in this women's triple threat for the Women's World Championship.
Give it a page.
Yeah, Saraya did turn the page and become heel, which is perfect for her in this organization. I think. I don't know. People love Hayter. I think Ruby's here as just like
they do love her so much. I don't get it. I don't
know. I don't get it either. I don't think they're giving anything to Ruby, which is a damn shame because she was on fire before she left WWE. But they totally demolished the Riot Squad. And I think if they give it to Paige, it might be a misstep, but
Ryan Neck can't even do the D'Lo Brown head shake.
No one can do the D'Lo Brown head shake to Quad. Jesus,
I love the D'Lo Brown head shake. Gives me a headache just doing it, man.
That's how necks get broken in the first place. Is it too soon for Saraya, formerly known as Paige, to get this belt, Will?
No, because you don't know how much time she's got left.
Is her neck that bad?
No, but you never know. You know, you broke it once, you can break it again, right?
Austin broke his like twice, right?
Maybe, but if someone's coming back from a career-ending injury, it's just a matter of time, really, before it happens again.
True.
So go for it, man.
Yeah, you can spice things up. I mean, you do. Here's the thing.
Got a nice fresh heel turn.
Yeah,
very pretty.
That's true, and you don't bring in Saraya if she's not going to go for the women's title in a relatively quick turnaround.
Right.
Like, she's not here to put other talent over. She's here to win. So you convinced me. I'm going to go Saraya takes the title off of Hayter. Hayter becomes a bigger babyface, and people hate Saraya because she took it off their favorite babyface. I will say, Jamie Hayter is a cutie. She has a cute face.
I guess.
Yeah.
I think it's when she talks though. It's like, whoa, yuck.
Oh, she's one of those.
Dude, like a chick with a deep voice just don't like.
I don't think I've ever heard her speak. I have to go.
Isn't she Australian or British or something?
She might be from one of those places.
Yeah, so it's not their fault.
It's the accent you don't like.
It's the tone of their voice. It's too deep.
Gotcha. It's called the Face of the Revolution, friends. It's not a ladder match for the Sonic the Hedgehog's gold ring, but I understand. I understand what you're going for. And also, the winner of the Face of the Revolution will face the winner. Will have a shot at the TNT title. Speaking of titles,
Yay.
Everybody's three favorite people that ruined the Bullet Club, the Elite, Kenny Omega, and the Young Bucks, were putting their trios titles on the line. I forgot these were a thing. Against,
I did too.
Yeah, against, oh hey, House of Black is doing something.
It's rumored that Kenny's going to go to WWE, and I can't tell you how much I don't believe that's going to happen.
That's a worse gut punch than Cody.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like, you cannot have Kenny leave. Also, Kenny's working on your video game.
Yeah.
Okay. Like, you can't have him leave, and the game hasn't come out yet.
God, that'd be so funny.
Have a pre-order, have an exclusive, like Kenny Omega will be a DLC in 2K23.
Yeah, dude, like, I don't believe he's going to
I don't believe,
like,
no.
ever.
I think he's too prideful. I mean, here's the thing. The Omega and the Bucks made their name because they never wanted to go to WWE.
And they've proved that they don't have to.
Yeah. So why go now?
I think Cody kind of had to. A little bit.
Cody, I think, always wanted to return. But he also...
Cody still has something to prove.
Yeah.
Bucks and Kenny, in my opinion, do not.
No. Cody felt like he had something to prove, and I think Cody was just convinced, like, hey, we can do this AEW thing. And Cody's like, yeah, actually, that makes sense. Who's going to fund it? Oh, I got this guy, Tony. He likes us. All right. Let's get it done. And I think that's what happened. You know, it made sense. But House of Black versus the Elite, this would have been cool. I don't know. I'm not, there's nothing that grabs me for this. And I think trios titles are overrated to begin with. Especially when you have tags and stuff. But I'm happy. I won't call him Aleister Black, but that's not his name anymore. Malachi Black. There we go. Yeah, I'm happy Malachi's doing something. I'm happy Murphy's doing something.
I'm happy Malachi is in a state of mind to actually do something.
To actually wrestle. Like, I feel like he's going to get a great kick on like Kenny's face, which would be fantastic.
Yeah, I don't see him winning though, because who knows? We need to take another mental break. So
your champions,
have to be
around. Your champions have to be around.
Yeah, you got to be on TV. If you want to be successful, you got to win. You got to show up. You got to be there. Mm-hmm. So like, you can only bring a horse to water,
but you can't make him drink. But my other thing is, like, you could put it on House of Black, and I mean, AEW has so many titles.
They do
right now that would it kill them for the trios titles not to be around as often? I don't think so. Like, I don't think it's a detriment when you have almost 20 titles in rotation between ROH, which doesn't have a stable, show yet, and AEW's titles. Like, some titles can take some weeks off.
And man, they have a logo. Sometimes all you need in this business.
A logo and a streaming service that AEW didn't even create.
True.
So like I said, it wouldn't kill them for some of these titles to just go away. But I think the Elite retain.
Agreed.
Yeah. It'll be this might start the show.
Spot fest,
kicks, super kicks.
Well, Young Bucks do not know how to have a bad match. They don't know how to.
Yeah. And honestly, if I were booking this, I would make this the first match. Get the crowd hot.
Agreed.
And you just work your way from there. So, AEW, speaking of other the tag team titles are also on the line. My God, there are so many titles.
The Acclaim don't have the belts anymore because it's a shame.
Yeah. So you have ROH oldies, Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal, against the Guns, against the Acclaimed, against the winner of the Casino Battle Royal, which is happening tonight as we are doing this show on AEW Dynamite. Honestly, I swear to God, if Lethal and Jeff Jarrett get these damn titles, I will never watch AEW.
I hate Jeff Jarrett so much, Ricky. We have to pause because my stomach's about to explode, so I will be right back.
Oh, my goodness. All right, so I'm going to pontificate a little bit. Actually, screw that. We have intermission here. I'm going to go to intermission real quick while Will is going to explode, and we will be right back.
Midnight music. Midnight music. Midnight music.
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody.
Yeah, word to the wise folk, mac and cheese, not for Will. Lobster mac.
Oh no, it is for Will. It was just so delicious. I got to go eat it again. We got leftovers in the fridge. I'll do the same thing tomorrow.
I guess it was from a restaurant?
No, we made it.
Okay.
It was the BJ substitute lobster.
You're welcome.
Yes, we got like 6 boxes of pasta for like $10.
Isn't it great?
Yeah, no, we can talk about BJ's in the post show. It's not perfect, but it's really damn good. That $15 delivery thing is really annoying though. That service charge.
Oh, you guys didn't go, but you got it delivered?
Yeah, well, dude, driving to Jersey City is a bitch.
Understandable. Gotcha.
So we got delivered. Yeah, we can discuss in the post show about about all the BJ's. But yeah, I'm glad we got the membership. That was nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jeff Jarrett. Fuck Jeff Jarrett, dude. I hate Jeff Jarrett so much. I hate that he still wrestles, and I'm glad his dad's dead. I'm not gonna say
that. No. Jeff Jarrett's dad was actually really good, a bookie in wrestling in general.
Jerry Jarrett.
Jarrett, yeah.
Legend of the industry.
Yeah, absolute legend. So we have Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal, aka the ROH oldies. I feel so bad for Jay Lethal. He had something, and now he has nothing.
I do love that picture of Jeff Jarrett though in the graphic.
Oh, with the black hat and everything.
Dude, he just looks like he looks like he's trying to be the Undertaker, but he doesn't have enough money to be the Undertaker.
He looks like if someone was trying to be a male stripper like an Undertaker male stripper.
That, or he's like trying to go to a showdown with Gary Cooper.
Yeah.
Draw.
But yeah, the Guns, who are the champions, so Billy Gunn and the other kid, Billy Gunn's son, well, the Guns, and the Acclaimed,
the Gun Kids,
the Gun Kids, yeah, and the Acclaimed versus the winners of the Casino Tag Team Battle Royale. He looks like Dog the Bounty Hunter's gay sidekick. Nice. Nice.
There it is.
There it is.
Thank you, Taquan.
By the way, this just in, according to Mr. Fretz, the winner of the Face of the Revolution ladder match on AEW Dynamite tonight was Powerhouse Hobbs. So he's a number 1 contender for the TNT title after Revolution. So good for Powerhouse Hobbs.
Powerhouse.
Yeah, good for him. With this tag match, honestly, just give it to the Acclaimed again at this point. Give him.
Yeah, I don't know. They took it off the Acclaim. The Acclaim was such a good act.
They're hot. They were hot.
From the podcast I listened to that covers a lot of AEW, they did turn on the Acclaim. There's like their raps weren't that good anymore, and like they became too big for their britches.
Oh,
they became too mainstream.
Oh, excuse them. Yeah, excuse them for being good, right?
Their fault. But apparently Max Katz had a really good rap this week. I forget what he did.
It's not everything's going to be a 5-star rap freestyle.
Someone jerking off. That's what it was. Someone was dick.
Of course. All dick jokes always work.
Yeah, the guns dick joke. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would give it to the Acclaimed. I
They should. They're
Yeah.
a great act.
I haven't seen the Guns. I'm assuming they're very good wrestlers. I mean, their father was an above average performer. With a really
Billy?
Yeah, Billy. Yeah. Billy Gunn was a good performer.
Dude, he was supposed to be like world champion.
I know.
That's what the rumor was.
Yeah. I mean, he had all the potential, but like, listen, he had one of the stupidest, greatest gimmicks ever, being Mr. Ass.
He's like 7 feet tall, dude. He's so
huge.
big. He's so fucking big.
Well, I mean,
It's
if
crazy.
you look back in those days, Scott Hall was 6'8".
Yeah, Scott Hall's a big boy.
Like like the shortest superstar they had was like Austin. Austin's like what, 6'2"?
Dude, yeah, bro. Or Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels is, I think, under 6.
6 feet?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe 6 feet. So yeah, no, it's got to be the Acclaimed. It's got to be Acclaimed.
I hope
like I
so.
said.
The Guns retain.
Yeah, either the Acclaimed or Guns retain. Just don't put it on Jay Lethal and Jeff Jarrett. I can't. Don't do that. Didn't do that for anyone. I don't even know how they got this far in here. But let's move on. Oh, speaking of old people, Chris Jericho is in a match because Chris Jericho is in a match. It's also
Ricky Starks.
Ricky Starks, yes. Jericho versus Ricky Starks, and apparently the Jericho Appreciation Society, because that's the new clique that Jericho's running, because Jericho just loved to have followers.
Well, that's been the clique for like a year now.
Well, because, I mean, he's like every AEW since its inception has always had Jericho be the leader of some group.
Yeah.
At some point. I really feel like Jericho's grasping at straws now. Like, I feel like he's running out of ideas.
The Inner Circle was pretty dope, though.
Yeah, it was the Inner Circle, Jericho Appreciation Society, and wasn't there another one?
No, just those two.
Oh, I feel like there was more. But this is going to be a one-on-one, which Ricky Starks is going to win. He has to win, in my opinion.
I do like Ricky.
He was going to be recruited. He was going to go to NXT. William Regal was going to recruit him.
I didn't know he was such good friends with Cody Rhodes too.
You
didn't know Ricky Starks was backstage at Royal Rumble this year?
Was he really?
Yeah, he showed up with Cody.
Huh.
Which I don't know how Tony Khan let that happen.
He probably didn't tell Tony until after. Hey, where were you? Hell, guys, it was crazy down there in San Antonio. Oh, really? What happened in San Antonio, Ricky? Nothing.
I went to a strip club and it was really cool.
There were like 30 entrants coming in at one time. It was nuts, man.
It was a 30 pole over the top dildo battle royal. Star one, of course. Gets a main event on the main stage.
Yeah, right. They kept slapping each other for 15 minutes. It was wild, man.
Yeah, they get 3 DJ Khaled songs.
Totally blew him off a sentence.
Tony's like, ugh. Yuck, DJ Khaled. He said, fuck on my TV.
But yeah, if Jericho knows the business, I think Jericho's putting Ricky Starks over. Ricky Starks is going to be a major player in wrestling. If he keeps
I like
going.
Ricky.
Yeah, I do too.
He annoyed me at first, but I'm turning into a fan.
Yeah, he's going to do well. I think Ricky Starks has to get this big rub here.
Yeah, I hope
Because
so.
none of his benefits Jericho at all. And so that's all the matches we have so far in this card. Is probably going to be
a lot of matches, dude.
It is a good amount of matches.
6-7 matches.
Yeah, that's the AEW formula. Hopefully they learn not to go so goddamn long with a 60-minute Iron Man match and a Texas Death match on top of a triple threat AEW Women's World Title match, the TNT Championship, which is probably going to be those shortest one. You have a fatal 4-way for your tag titles. It's going to be a long card.
Yay.
Yeah, it's going to be a long card. Sorry to say, but overall, how good this is going to be. Overall, AEW Revolution. I'm going to say, if there are no surprises, I'm gonna go a little bit lower. I'm gonna go 7.5. I am concerned with the longevity of not the longevity, but how long this card's gonna go. But it might bore or tire everybody out, especially with a 60-minute Iron Man match as your main event.
Yeah, with 6 other Oh my god, It's gonna be such a long card.
And one of them being
man.
you have Texas Death Match, Triple Threat, Fatal 4-Ways, and the Fatal 4-Way is a tag team match before a 60-minute Iron Man match is your main event.
Dude, this is gonna be like a night and a half of WrestleManias.
Yeah. Like, listen,
I know it's
love
6.5, man.
Yeah, I love the creativity and their styles of matchup, but that is a lot on one card for an audience to digest in one sitting.
It's very aggressive.
Yes.
It's not even passive aggressive. It's just aggressive.
It's a very aggressive booking. But you gotta space it out. But we'll see how it goes. Yeah, 7.5, 6.5. Who knows what'll hell happen? AEW Revolution is going to be on Sunday because you know why they did it on Sunday, because you have John Bones Jones coming back on Saturday.
That's fair.
And I understand why. Like, they're like, let's not compete this time.
The pay-per-view slot was taken.
yeah. So I get it. And John Bones Jones is probably gonna he's battling in heavyweight. So we'll see.
First time ever.
Yeah. We'll see what happens with that.
He might get his ass whooped, dude. Cyril Gane is no joke.
That's true. Very, very true. But that's our AEW Revolution card. You can agree with us. Like, share, subscribe, leave some comments. It would be great.
People to shit on us because we don't watch AEW.
Or, yeah, you can shit on us, too, because we don't watch AEW. It would be great if we had a guest who would respond to our messages to bring them on. Anywho, it was...
Christian works Wednesday nights,
so
he can't make it.
Oh, that's a shame. Do some more WWE news. It was revealed this Monday, Will, that Cody Rhodes is showing up on SmackDown to have a face-off with the tribal manipulator, Roman Reigns.
I like that. Yeah, man, it should be good. What the fuck is happening to this WrestleMania card? Like, everything Cody and Paul Heyman and the Usos and Sammy are doing, 10 out of 10. Outstanding.
No, it's
amazing.
Great. They are weaving the storylines fantastic with all of them. And it's hard. It's hard to do all of that.
Yeah, well, they're building two main events, right?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I know Meltzer reported because he watches the show. Our show, that is. That the night one main event's a tag match, as it should be.
Yeah.
So they're doing a good job making sure, because they both get a lot of TV time on Monday and Friday.
Yes, they do.
Whether it's Sammy the Usos or Cody or what have you.
Mm-hmm.
So
they are the main storylines of both shows.
Yeah. So Cody and Roman face to face is gonna be great. That's gonna be really cool.
Yeah.
Very excited to see what happens there.
You know what else I like about this that they made official? But I think it was also a necessity. Cody's wrestling every week leading into WrestleMania, which I think is a fantastic touch.
Yeah.
One, because he needs to, because he ripped his chest off of himself before the new year. But two, it's a good way to just build him up as a formidable opponent to Roman, and his match with Chad Gable was fucking fantastic.
Keep him in ring shape, man.
Mm-hmm. And Chad Gable looked like $1 million going up against Cody.
Well, Chad Gable's got the worker's curse. He works well with everybody.
He's so good. He's so good. He needs to be a U.S. champion.
He needs to be a coach. That's what he needs to do.
Like a Gulak.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Throw him in NXT as a coach when he's done wrestling.
Coach, I can see Coach Gable.
Yeah.
He'll be on-screen GM. He'll shush everybody.
It'll be the real Alpha Academy.
Could you imagine if that became the working gimmick? Like, he just changed the Alpha Academy.
Dude, it's a damn shame American Alpha couldn't become like an actual thing.
Bro, I missed their NXT run was so good.
It was so good. It really was.
Yeah.
It's just such a damn shame, and I actually do miss Jason Jordan. I mean, I know we on this show we shit a lot on Jason Jordan when he's on the main roster.
But I felt bad for him. Like,
yeah, I feel bad for him now. That's I wish I could have seen what his career would have turned into, because he had a chance. I'm not saying he was going to do it, but I'm saying he had a chance.
Listen, he had the look, he had the size, he had the presence. He just needed the character, and they were giving it to him. They're giving him every chance to succeed, and then he just had a career-ending injury.
Yeah.
Which is, again, a massive shame, because in another universe, Jason Jordan versus Roman Reigns, probably a great-looking match.
You need to put on some weight for that. You need to put on some bulk.
Well, no, Jason Jordan was already bulk, but Roman might need to put on more bulk.
Is Jason Jordan bigger than Roman? I think he's smaller.
I believe
Roman's huge.
No, Jason Jordan was bigger. Like Jason Jordan was coming out of being like a college wrestler.
Let's see. What was he billed as?
Jason Jordan?
Yeah. Let's see.
265?
It's 6'3", 240. Okay, he's pretty big.
Yeah, he's a big boy. Roman's like 6'3".
Let's see, Roman Reigns.
What's Roman's build at?
Roman is 6'3", no weight. So probably about 245. So probably they're all the same size.
Yeah. I think in another universe, Jason Jordan versus Roman Reigns would probably be a great match.
Damn, Roman Reigns is 37.
Is he really 37?
May 25th,
Wow.
1985.
Wow.
Jason Jordan is 34.
Yeah, like I said, it would have worked. Probably would have worked. But Cody Rhodes, Roman face off. That promo's going to be great. There's going to be a lot of talk about wrestling families and history. It's going to be a great build to this night 2 main event. And I'm excited, Lynn. Cody's doing great. Cody's doing a lot of good pattern in the crowd. I love what he did with Otis.
Yeah.
Just middle of the match.
He's a showman, dude.
He is.
Oh, he's a showman. He knows what to do when the light's red.
Yeah.
He just knows what to do.
No, it's good. And so
He gets it.
That's building to WrestleMania. Also, WrestleMania now has a host, aka they have nothing to do, they have nothing for this person to do, and so they gave the host The Miz. Which makes sense. Hollywood must see The Miz. He believes he's an A-lister. It works out.
The easiest paycheck he has.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, all he has to do is be himself. It's literally all it is. Like,
pretty much. Dude, does Hollywood Hogan come out?
Oh, as like a surprise?
With his walker?
He comes to save Eugene again? Like he did the last time in Hollywood?
Dude, you've got to have Hollywood Hogan come out.
If he can do it, I would not Hulk, Hollywood. No, I get it. Not Hulk, Hollywood. I would do a Hollywood Hulk appearance in Hollywood.
The NWO music. Have Bischoff come up with him and stop bowing. Like the whole works. Have Virgil on the back, like I'm sick, I need money.
Take the WCW logo and him start like headbanging it.
That'd be really funny.
No, but I think The Miz is going to be a great host. He's gonna kill this. I mean, they wanted to hire The Miz in the first place to be Ryan Seacrest.
Ryan Seacrest.
Yeah. And it's not I want Hogan at Mania. It's not I didn't say, Taquan, that I wanted Terry Bollea at WrestleMania. I want Hollywood Hogan, arguably the greatest heel of the Attitude Era, next to Mr. McMahon at WrestleMania. There is a massive difference.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like Terry Bollea there.
Of course you would. Just to antagonize everybody. So WrestleMania Hollywood, by the way, these graphics for WrestleMania Hollywood are fucking amazing. Like, I love this.
They look so good.
They look so good. That set's probably going to be bonkers. I love if they do a red carpet at SoFi Stadium.
The red carpet would be dope.
Yeah.
I also love the WrestleMania logo, the film.
Yeah, and they had that done for a while, too. That was really good.
Somebody need to tell them they don't shoot on film anymore. They should know that. They do live TV.
Speaking of...
Younger people, kids don't even know what that is. They don't get it.
I love that banner. What's that border design? It's spelled. What?
What? What's film?
What is that? Also, speaking of this in Hollywood, we were talking about Oscars and stuff. What did you think of Bianca and Tez redoing Titanic? You're the first person I thought of, Will.
Oh, my God, I loved it. I saw it last night, rolled over in bed like, Jazz, take a look at this. I thought it was so funny. It was perfect. Everything about it was great. Take my hand. Which one?
He tries to take a selfie and the phone falls into the water.
Yeah.
Oh my God. What is it? They did Joker. They've done Titanic. I think the next one is Top Gun with Miz and Maurice.
Oh, that'd be pretty funny.
I think that's the next one. I think it's Top Gun.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, I think that one's good. But also, one of our worst fears has actually happened. Brock Lesnar and Omos is actually going to be a match.
Yeah, like what the fuck? I don't know. Here's what I think happened.
What happened?
They want to do Brock Bobby in the gimmick match, right?
Okay.
But They need a main event for Saudi Arabia when they go there in the spring.
Okay.
So they're just pushing it. Which is just
Saquon, stop it. Brock versus Omos is a 5-star classic technical masterclass. You stop it, Saquon. This
is just such a goddamn shame. Like, this makes me think Vince is back.
All I know is a couple things. Everybody's kind of shitting on Omos, and the one thing we have to remember about Omos, whether you like him or not, he has the backing of the greatest, he has the biggest support anybody can have in wrestling, and that's Mark Calloway.
Yeah, I don't get what he sees in him. This guy's fucking awful.
Listen, big men aren't going to be technical masterpieces, and Saquon needs to stop comparing Brock and Omos to Brett and Shawn. You stop it, Saquon. You cut it out right now.
I think Saquon's starting to sell me. I think Vince is right. All hail Vince. This is just, I don't want to see this.
It does. There's nothing like
this card needs Brock Bobby because the rest of the card isn't that great.
The rest of the card, I think, is going to be fine. You have what we know so far. You have Cody Roman confirmed.
Awesome.
Charlotte Rhea. It'll be fine. I'm more excited for Bianca and Asuka. I think that has potential to be something pretty fucking wild. And then this is it. This is the fourth confirmed.
Yeah. And we're gonna get Braun. We're gonna get Bray and Bobby.
It's so weird because these are all like. Here's the thing: these matches, there's no build, there's no story. The story here is MVP. On behalf of Omos, is challenging Brock Lesnar
via a backstage, which their segment on Raw was pretty funny. Not gonna lie.
No, listen.
Brock and MVP did a pretty good job selling this match.
I know. I get it. I love Brock. This is like Brock just keeps getting better. Right now, they're like
I would rather have had Brock and Gunther.
Why not?
I want to see that.
Why
right now
not
either.
have Brock and Gunther?
Yeah, why Omos?
I don't know. Although it would.
Why is Bray and Bobby? Why? Did they not watch the last 6 months of their own programming?
Listen, I can understand the visual of Brock trying to slam Omos would be amazing to see because Omos is literally 7'3", 400 something pounds. That's a big boy.
I mean, yeah, but
the match itself, it's going to be quick. Yeah.
Yeah, he could just do that on Raw. It's dude, this WrestleMania isn't the platform to do a swerve like this.
I agree.
WrestleMania isn't a detour in your storyline.
It's the end.
It's not even. They're just driving past the exit. They're oh wait, I think we're there. No, we're just gonna keep going.
Yeah. It baffles me that we don't get Brock Bobby. It baffles me when they try to do Brock Bobby at Elimination Chamber, which ended up being just a joke match anyways, because you're oh, okay, we're going to do this at Mania. And they're not doing it.
Yeah, why don't they just have to blow off at Elimination Chamber then? I get this match does deserve a main event. If it's a Hell in a Cell, don't get me wrong. I understand it needs a main event. Mm-hmm. But it's WrestleMania. Everything's a main event.
Yeah.
Almost.
Is it? It's almost
an Omos.
Almost an Omos. Yeah. It's yeah.
This is just this is the undercard.
Yeah.
This is match 2. Match 3.
Yeah.
Same with Bray and Bobby. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, there's no build to it.
You can Muscle Man dance every single week. I don't care.
That was a great video package.
Muscle Man dance.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Hey, Bray, can you keep a secret? I don't like you anymore.
I don't know. I don't know anything at all with any of this because
yeah, Fretz, please explain what White Lightning is.
Oh, it's moonshine.
I know that, but what's in it?
I don't know if it's an actual flavor. I'd have to look it up.
I figured it was a Canadian thing.
Yeah, maybe. I did love that segment when Brock was a lot of people online were we thought Brock had a gut in his jacket. But I love how Brock shut up. He's all right, hey, here, MVP, I'm in your lounge. Sell me on this match. I did like that the writers knew no one's sold on this.
Yeah.
So Brock was sell me on the match. Brock was you got a point. Like, I love nonchalant cowboy hat wearing Brock Lesnar, who just is oh, White Lightning is a flavor of moonshine. Okay. Meet White Lightning Moonshine, unaged corn whiskey made from a recipe handed down through generations of moonshiners, produced using the same copper still that you see pictured on every jar of palmetto moonshine, built by fifth generation moonshiner himself. Officially recognized as South Carolina's first legal moonshine.
Interesting.
Yes. Yeah. That's White Lightning. Apparently there are multiple flavors of it. Let me see if I can find some ingredients.
I don't care that much.
Nah, but yeah. It should be a White Lightning match. That's what it should be.
Yeah.
And if it is, if you've ever had moonshine, I understand why MVP spit that out. If you're not used to moonshine, that is who.
I hope it was actually moonshine and Brock just didn't tell anybody.
Knowing Brock, like, he probably didn't tell anybody, and he was like, oh,
Probably not. That whole thing was ad-lib. That would have been really funny. It wasn't, but it would have been really funny if it was. It would be a great rib to MVP, too, if it actually was the moonshine. Like Triple H, was like, yeah, it'll be good. MVP just didn't know.
He's going to spit it in your face. Don't worry about it. We'll pay you some extra money. But no, I'm concerned about this. Maybe something will happen. Maybe this is a bait and switch right now, because that is a notorious WWE thing to do.
I don't think so, dude. I mean,
I don't think so either, because they made the graphic about it.
Here.
Yeah.
Like, we all thought Kurt Angle and Baron Corbin was a bait and switch. It wasn't. We still think it was a bait and switch. Kurt Angle's going to have one more match.
I remember when Kurt was like, I choose my opponent to be Baron Corbin. People are like, what? Baron Corbin is your final match?
Did wonders for his career. Let me tell you something.
Oh, my God. It should have been Word Life Cena.
Oh, my God, it should have been.
It should have been Word Life Cena. That would have been fucking amazing.
You're so fucking right. It should have been. He came out that night, too.
Yeah, to Mike Check Elias.
Yeah. Again.
Oh, man. But, hey, we'll see what happens. We got what? It's actually, no, we are exactly 1 month from night one. 1 month from night one of WrestleMania. So that should be interesting. And that's pretty much all of our show this week. AEW Revolution is going to be this Sunday, which we will probably not watch or review until maybe 2 weeks from now. Because something else.
You don't want to talk about Becky Lynch and Lita winning the tag titles?
I did forget about that. But yeah, Becky Lynch and Lita did win the tag titles.
Cool.
But it's Trish is involved. So
yeah, Trish came out too.
That was a big surprise. Like, oh, Trish is unretired again.
So what's the match? Bayley, Trish?
Damage Control versus Becky, Bayley, and Becky, Lita, and Trish. 6 women. I think that's the match. I'm okay with that. Listen, I'm okay anytime I see Trish Stratus on my screen. And I can't be mad at that at all.
She did look great.
She always looks great.
She looked roll fucking time.
Like, she always looks great. And listen, we're not getting Becky Bayley. Clearly, we're not getting Becky Bayley.
Thank God, we've already done that a few 1,000 times.
And we're not getting Becky Bayley, which I thought was going to be the blow up at Mania. And so it's just next best thing right now.
Yeah.
Next best thing. But congratulations to them. Lita now has a tag team championship to her name. And for some reason with Lita, she could look slow or rough or just not real, like a little bit of ring rust. She can always hit that moonsault, though.
Yeah, she can.
She can always hit the moonsault. It is a thing of beauty every time. I also love how Io Sky kind of mimicked her moonsault on purpose.
Io does hit a great moonsault too, as well. She does. She's a phenomenal. Everything she does is great.
Yeah, I can't wait till Io breaks out because I am hoping for Io Asuka down the road.
I'm about it.
That would be so much fun. Can you imagine the promos between them?
No, it wouldn't be English.
Oh wait, no, they did it once. Remember? They were yelling
at War Games.
Yeah, they were yelling at each other, and then Io called Asuka a bitch.
bitch. They put subtitles for YouTube too.
Did they really?
Or someone put subtitles.
Someone
on
subtitle. It wasn't W, but someone did subtitle it. But no, it was great. So yeah, that's all we got this week in wrestling. But it's going to be interesting to see how this goes. I will give the Iron Man match 20 minutes. If it doesn't grab me in 20 minutes, I might skip to the finish.
Yeah. Yeah. If I watch, I'm not watching. Like if I'm not watching it live, I'm not watching it for 60 minutes. That's guaranteed not to happen.
All right, let's get the poster. I need to hear about this BJ stuff that you were talking about.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fine. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have been listening to Kings of the Rings podcast, episode number 330, March Revolution. There is madness going on in the world of wrestling, especially in AEW, who thinks they're going to be able to do a Texas Death Match and a 60-minute Iron Man match in the same show. Be sure to get a lot of Red Bull for AEW Revolution on Sunday, because that pay-per-view is probably not ending till 1 in the morning on Monday. I have been your host, King Rickie Rose. You can find me at Ambassador Biggs nowhere anytime soon, because I am still off of social media in what apparently is called a darkness retreat. Thanks, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, what the fuck was that about?
Yeah. Find Kings of the Rings podcast at KOTR_podcast across all social media. Like, share, subscribe, leave us 5-star reviews, help us out, purchase some of our awesome merchandise. The link to that is in the description below. If you're listening to us, please make sure that you're listening to us on Wrestle Addict Radio, the cure for the common wrestling podcast, on all of your, wherever you listen to all of your podcasts, because we are everywhere on all the podcast sites. And follow Wrestle Addict Radio socials on Addict_Wrestle on Twitter, and Wrestle Addict Radio everywhere else on social media. When we come back next week, we'll kind of bluff and say we watch Revolution. We're probably lying to you, but we're also going to move on in the build to WrestleMania, because it's going to be really, really heavy in the WrestleMania season, especially after SmackDown. Will Terrashock.
I hope Aaron Rodgers just came out of his darkness tunnel was like, I've made my decision. I am not in any way, shape, or form going to the fucking Jets. I'm Will Tarashuk, Tarashuk. I'm not going to the Jets either. Don't you worry. I hope they move to Queens, because that's where they fucking belong. Next to the Mets. This baseball season is back, motherfucker. I can't wait till the end of the month. It's going to be the first week of April, opening week. I'm doing a podcast with Alan Schoenberg and what the fuck is that guy's name? Mike Wilkins.
Yeah.
I had them both previously on a Talk Tarashuk podcast before, but this time we're doing in-studio 3-man panel, breaking down the preseason and everything to expect in the baseball world this season. Ooh. So that's going to be very exciting. Cannot wait for that to be in studio in Cube Recording Studios. Talk Tarashuk feed is out there. Everything in there. The GoFundMe is there. You know, support your boy. I got fucking debt to pay. And
yeah, we do.
The Supreme Court's not going to do any justice, so please and thank you.
Yeah. Fucking assholes. Anyway, when we come back again next week, we're going to fake like we watched AEW Revolution. We're going to keep on going into the Cody Rhodes and Roman build as the main event of WrestleMania, of a show of shows. And we're going to try and pretend that this whole Omos and Brock thing is all but a dream. It's probably not, but at least we tried. So until next week, folks, goodbye. Good night. We'll see you soon. And I'd rather see Brock versus Slack, because fuck you, Slack. You need to get F5'd. See you later, folks.
Midnight music.
Okay, fucking Fred said Rogers came out of his darkest retreat, saw his shadow, and bailed. Great.
That's pretty good. That would be the funniest thing Fred has ever said.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that might be the first time after this edit's done that we've ever done a show under an hour.
Which is kind of fucking wild.
That is pretty wild.
Listen, straight to the point. There wasn't a big news cycle week, which I'm happy about.
Yeah,
well, this is for you to say no to homophobia.
What?
The tip of the crowd, say no to homophobia. I'm gonna send that to you.
Oh my god.
Also, whoever did the Cocaine Flare edit, phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
Okay.
Also, by the way, Will, Mr. Fred says, regarding baseball, what do you think of a new batter and pitcher clock?
Oh, dude, don't get me started. I hate it. I hate everything. Everything about it. It's a. We're gonna talk about it on the podcast in full detail when we do it in end of March, but I think it's a just fucking disgrace.
I mean, from what I've read, I haven't watched the game with it yet. From what I read, they want to speed the game up because baseball games are fucking long.
Yeah, well, you know what would speed the game up if you kept the shift. You know, players can't.
I don't like the shifts. I
don't like the shift. I can understand the shift rule because they want more hitting, but you can't want more hitting in shorter games at the same time.
Yeah, because if you hit, the game's going to be longer.
Exactly.
You know, like I get the gimmick of a shift, but I feel like of all the rule changes, I think the shift takes away from the gamesmanship of a game.
Like, bro, you're fucking professional baseball players. Like, if you get paid $30 million and can't learn to hit the opposite field, maybe you shouldn't be paid $30 million.
Yeah.
Did you ever think of that?
But baseball, basically, I forgot the president of I think MLBPA is like, yeah, the players aren't going to agree to a salary cap. It's like, yeah, no shit, because they've been making bank forever. Yeah, why would they? Didn't Manny Machado just sign like an extension with the freaking with the Padres?
Yeah, I don't think it's confirmed yet. It was rumored, but it's like the Padres this offseason spent $360 million. That's like more than 6 other teams combined.
It's gross. And they still didn't even make the NLCS.
Yeah, it's nuts. And they're still not going to win.
Oh, man. Yeah, no, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But tell me about this BJ's adventure you went on now that you got the membership and the card and stuff.
So I did decide to do the membership because I know how much of a crazy fucking deal it is.
Yeah.
So the first time we were there, let me read this order to you because I had to go in the store and pick up the card.
Why'd they make you guys pick up a card? You guys just couldn't do it on the app?
I probably could have. I also wanted the card, and I wanted to go and just check it out.
Understood. Well, yeah, it is.
Like I haven't been to a BJ's in so long. I was like, oh, wait, is this more than just food? Here, let me check this out.
You know, it is a treasure trove of a place.
Yeah. So I got like a giant thing, like this tall, the size of my head, of Parmesan cheese.
Isn't it great?
Yeah, it is pretty great. What is this Wellesley Farms thing? I forget what this
Wellesley
is.
Farms is one of our store brands.
It might have been. I forget what that was. Let me see if I buy it again. If I put it in the fucking cart, what is it? Great, now it's just in my cart, but I can't see what it is. It was ice cream. It was ice cream.
Okay, all right.
It's like the giant tub of ice cream. It's a fucking giant tub of ice cream.
God.
Let me see if I can go back. What the fuck else did I buy? Because I can't remember. Home. There it is. The fuck is this? Hershey's Trip. Oh, that was... I don't remember what that was either. Anyway, a giant fucking thing of like Cheez-Its. The giant thing of like blue cheese, 5 pounds of Tyson chicken nuggets for $16.
Isn't it great?
Yeah, like the 2 giant things of Frank's buffalo sauce.
You had a good time, didn't you?
We had the like 2 things of peanut butter, 2 things of regular butter, like the butter spread.
Yeah.
So that just sits in the fridge. A thing of 2 things of jelly. And it's like, this is like stuff for the house. So that was great. And then we did the thing online, which I don't like because it's like the $15 like service charge for the same day delivery.
Mm.
But you can pay like the $100 a year and get it for free.
Ooh, okay.
But we don't know how much we're going to use it because like it's so much shit they send to us. So like the other day we got like 6 boxes of pasta, like in a box for $13.
It's amazing.
Right? It's like it's 2 things of elbows, 2 things of spaghetti, 2 things of penne.
Okay.
Right? So like 90 trash bags. You know how long 90 trash bags is gonna last me?
3 years.
A year. Over a year.
Yeah.
Like a variety pack of 347 Ziploc bags.
A variety pack? That's awesome.
Yeah, right? Like we got like the lobster substitute, like 4 packs of the lobster substitute for $10.
Sounds great.
which is probably why my stomach exploded from the lobster mac and cheese. Also, probably the butter. Like 2 pounds of chicken salad for sandwich, 2 pounds of macaroni salad for sandwiches and like sides, 4 pounds of beef.
Oh my God, that's a lot of
so
beef.
we split it into 4 quadrants. So it's like quarter, and just throw in the freezer. So now we have beef forever, and then a pound of cheese.
Love it.
So like a lot of that stuff is gonna last a few weeks. Like we're not gonna go to BJ's every week. Cause like this like we're good for all these things.
Good
for
for
like
a
2
long
weeks
time,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, like I don't need pasta forever. I don't need trash bags or Ziploc bags forever.
Wait till you look at the seasoning that they have.
And fuck. And we went through like whenever I need toilet paper, whenever I need paper towels, whatever I need like detergent, whenever I need like things in bulk that don't go bad.
Yeah.
Or like meat that we can freeze, we're gonna go to BJ's. Like smaller things, like we need sour cream because we're gonna do taco bowls sometime this week.
Well, it doesn't.
Like we need sour cream. Sure. Like I didn't need a giant thing of sour cream because sour cream goes bad once you open it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna get that from like from King's or whatever.
Yeah.
So like bread, we didn't do rolls. We're gonna do burgers because that goes bad. We're not gonna do bread from there. It's just like frozen food or things you can freeze or things that like,
you can freeze bread.
Don't go bad.
You can freeze bread.
I don't like freezing bread. It's weird.
I understand. My dad used to freeze bread if we had too much.
Yeah, like I get it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's bread. What could possibly happen? But it's like now it used to be wet. If it's a frost, it's still wet. It's weird. So it's good though. It's just that
you get a lot of toiletries there. Do like toothpaste and toothpaste and mouthwash.
Awesome.
It's great.
Yeah, but like it's weird because when you do delivery, it's $15 service fee for the same day delivery, and you can't get rid of that. Even if I schedule it for the next day, and it's still same day technically.
Mm-hmm.
Because they get it they get the order, they get it that day and ship it that day because it's food.
Yeah.
And then it's a delivery fee, obviously, because the delivery.
Yeah.
And then you can tip them if you want, which is like what?
No, it's what the delivery fee's for.
Because they but they also use DoorDash when they use delivery.
Oh,
so I think that's why.
Okay.
There was like it was a DoorDash text me. It's like, hey, it's the food's here, and there's a DoorDash number.
Gotcha.
Say no to homophobia. That's really cool. now I see it. So like I don't like the thing is I don't like if I get the $100, if we do it 7 times, the money is back.
Yeah,
it's worth the deal. But like, I don't know if we're gonna use it
7 times. I mean, you have so much stuff now.
Yeah, like especially because it's like next week if we get chicken, like we have beef for like 2 weeks now.
Yeah,
like we don't want to eat beef every day, so you can as long as it's frozen, it's good until it gets like freezer burn, which can like a month or so.
Yeah.
Like next week if we do chicken or whatever, so it's just like I might just do whatever, and the rest we can do Amazon Fresh, which if you spend over $50, delivery is free.
Nice.
Which we can easily do. But 5 pounds of chicken nuggets, that's gonna last me a long time. I haven't opened it yet. It's been a week.
Yeah, no, I love BJ's. It's great. Yeah, I would like.
Yes, because we're exploring how to best do food. Because
yeah, bulk is good for with things that you don't need a lot of.
Exactly.
I mean, eggs. I got the BJ's and got eggs, but I do have like eggs almost like every weekend. So
yeah,
eggs.
We would do eggs from there.
Eggs. Oatmeal is great too. If you ever eat oatmeal in the morning.
Yeah.
Oatmeal's good. I got a 52 variety bag of Quaker Oats.
I was like, fuck, dude. There's 36 cans of root beer here.
I'm scared to go do there, like because they do have a beer aisle in the BJ's the one close by me.
No, because you're in New York.
Yeah.
Dude,
you can't do it in Jersey, can you?
No, it has to be in an actual liquor store.
That's like Canada, or at least Ontario. Nuggets just need an air fryer. That's true. I do air fried nuggets, and it's amazing.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
You guys don't have an air fryer, right?
No, we do. Jazz has one.
Oh, okay.
We used it last week. It's fucking great.
Isn't it amazing?
It's really cool. It's really cool. It's like there's no way. Like here's the thing. Like you don't have counter space. It's like.
Oh yeah, because you got to flop them out, right?
Well, yes, but it's like the surface is wood, so I'm like I probably shouldn't put the thing on wood because it's an air fryer. It could damage the wood.
Whatever. Put a towel under it.
I googled it. No, so we put a baking sheet under.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, because we have enough room for a baking sheet. We still in the baking sheet, and that's made to absorb heat. So.
Okay, that works.
Yeah, we haven't had any issues. So the air fryer is great. Jazz is also a really good cook.
Yeah, lucky you, right?
So, yeah, props to her. She makes really good. Her Tuscan chicken was out of this world.
Really?
Yeah. And we also did stuffed chicken. So it was just chicken breast stuffed with cream cheese and like peppers
Okay.
and like seasoning and shit.
Okay.
So really good. It was really good.
Nice.
So I used to do all the cleaning and the dishes, and I actually got to take the trash out right now. So down here, I'm taking out trash. Today is also fucking
Trash day.
recycling day.
Ah, very nice. Yes, Fretch, Jersey does basically have like a lickbo, but yes. Lickbo is like essentially their liquor stores in Ontario, where all they sell is liquor. And it's great.
Oh, okay, that's why I fucked up. Okay.
What?
No, I was just doing the end of the show. Like, I always gotta get where you get fuck you slack, so I know how to cut it off. There it is.
That is a good marker for when the show's over.
Yeah. I just gotta do the audio adjustments. Yeah, so this clock's in. Actually, no, I lied, Ricky. This goes just over an hour, a minute and 2 minutes, an hour and 2 minutes.
Oh, it's not bad.
Right at par. I call it par.
There we go. Yeah, that's not bad.
Let me cut off this 8 seconds. So yeah, also I've been playing as Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and on the maxed out on this monitor, it's so fucking pretty. Like I can't send you a picture, won't do it justice. You need to come to my place and watch. Like,
Yeah.
it's just out of this world. And plus, I got a 3090 Ti.
Ooh, okay.
Though it is a little crazy because my CPU nothing that can't handle. But the CPU runs at about like 50, 60 degrees, which is normal. But the GPU coming up to 70. Which isn't terrible. It's just Celsius we're talking here.
Oh,
okay. Which isn't terrible, but if it got up to 80, 90, it would be a cause for concern.
Yeah.
So it still runs fine, like no FPS drop. The computer doesn't make any weird noises or any error messages.
Yeah.
But all that power, the power supplies, it's like, and like it's just blowing right at the door. So Jazz walking, be like, "Oh, it's hot in here."
Oh my god, yeah, that's a lot of power.
It's a lot of power. It's like, I forget what the I think it's like 1800 volts is like the max it can do.
Jesus.
Like whatever you buy a power supply, it's like whatever the voltage is. It's usually typical good one's like 1,000. The guy was like, yeah, you're gonna need. Like, I had 1,000 in there. He's like, you're gonna need more. You can need like I'm going to suggest it's like 1,800. Throw it in there.
Just do it.
I didn't pay for it.
Just do it. Oh man. By the way, we did not talk about Seth Rollins, who just had probably the best video clip ever.
What do you do now?
You didn't see the Seth Rollins on Miz TV?
You know what?
And they did the fake Logan Paul FaceTime.
I don't know why, because I went to I watched. Wait, 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I watched highlights on YouTube today because I didn't have time to watch regular wrestling.
Yeah.
And Raw, like Hulu Raw, cuts a lot of shit. Fucking YouTube Raw usually has everything. YouTube Raw cut more than Hulu Raw.
Really?
YouTube Raw had like 8 clips for the whole show.
Wow.
Which SmackDown had 12. So, very weird. It was very weird.
No, Seth Rollins showed up on Miz TV being Seth Rollins.
Yeah, I saw something or other on Bleacher Report, but I didn't actually watch the clip. I was like, I watched it on YouTube, and it wasn't on YouTube.
So he FaceTimed Logan Paul from Miz's phone, and Logan Paul's showing up on I'm surprised they didn't talk about this on the show, but it's because there's nothing that happened. Logan Paul's showing up in Boston next week to confront The Miz, and so The Miz, when he gets off FaceTime, he goes, "Oh yeah, by the way, Logan Paul, bye-bye, bitch." And then hangs up the phone.
Dude, Seth Logan Paul is going to be awesome.
Yeah. Also,
like, I don't want to hear anybody shitting on this match.
Oh, no, it's going to be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I want Logan Paul to go full Hangman Page. Like, it's just still everything about Hangman Page at WrestleMania. He's like, Mom, you want Hangman Page? We got Hangman Page at home, and he's better. And Logan Paul is Hangman Page at home, and he's the better. But also, did you heard about Mr. Cena showing up?
Yes, with Austin Theory.
Mm-hmm.
That is also good. Yeah, I say this WrestleMania match for the rest of the card's kind of but once it fills out,
Oh, it's gonna be fine.
like, I'm not gonna lie, dude, this should probably be one night, just because this is how much bullshit they have to fill for 2 nights.
Yeah.
But if it was a one-night card and it was like 8 matches and it was like 6 hours, it would probably be a lot better than 2 nights of like 8 hours or 9 hours.
Yeah. Although, I mean, I went to 2 nights last year, and those days went by really quickly. It was nice.
Did they?
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice to have things spaced out. And not to worry about much.
That's fair.
You know, although the traffic patterns I heard around SoFi Stadium are fucking horrible, so...
I mean, it's LA. Everything's fucking awful in LA.
Yeah, so that should be interesting in and of itself. But no, I'm excited for Logan Paul. I'm still surprised he showed up at Rumble because I thought he blew out his knee.
Yeah, we all did.
I was like, oh, he's not coming back for a while. Yeah. Oh, did you hear about his brother Jake Paul?
Yeah, he got knocked out. Well, no, it was split decision.
Split decision, yeah.
Yeah, which, whatever.
There was a rumor going around that the fight was going to be scripted, and like a released script of the fight came out.
Yeah, people know the NFL too, which is really funny.
The NBA might actually be a thing though. So I true feeling the NBA is rigged.
Dude, all sports is rigged. In some way or another, like everyone in sports, like Goodell, whoever the fuck it is,
Roger Goodell, yeah.
Like it may not be rigged, but they're definitely pulling for someone, and they can make tweaks around the edges to make sure they win.
That's true. Speaking of the NFL, did you hear about? This is interesting, and I think you'll find this interesting too because it's with sports. Besides the fact that the potential top 5 draft pick is now arrested on reckless driving charges, or is being charged with reckless driving.
Good for him. Glad he's making it in the world.
Yeah, because they said he was reckless driving the night that one of his teammates died in a car crash. So that's great.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Not a good look. It's very bad, actually.
Yeah. So I read this after I came from the movies today. It said the NFL Players Association released its first ever NFL player team report cards on Wednesday with the goal of helping free agents make more informed decisions. Clubs were graded using a quantitative and qualitative evaluations through a questionnaire that 1,300 players answered for their respective teams. Categories included treatment of families, nutrition, weight room, strength staff, training room, training staff, locker room, and team travel. So you want to hear the top 5 teams?
Oh, please. Tell me why 3 of them are the Raiders.
No, the Raiders are number 3 though.
Nailed it.
The Vikings are number 1.
Interesting. Well, Minnesota. What else did they do up there other than drunk drive?
They received they received an A- or better in every category and coming away with 4 A+ grades.
Ooh.
You know who the second team was?
Patriots.
No, the Dolphins.
Pats. Really? Miami?
Number 2. The only complaint that players had is a better accessibility for family members. The Dolphins received a C+ for treatment of families, but earned an A or better in every other category.
Yo, didn't they think their coach was racist?
No.
Oh no, the NFL was racist for firing him. Something like that.
No, it was I forgot. It was.
There was a race scandal with the Dolphins somewhere recently.
Yeah, no, it was the former coach. They're saying that they colluded. He was saying that he was forced to essentially tank, I believe. I have to double check that.
Well, yeah, duh. Dude, it's called fucking football, so you get a better draft pick.
It's called the NBA. You know how many times the Knicks have tanked to get better draft picks and they still fail? It's great.
Christ, you should tank more.
Yeah, number 3 was the Raiders. The Raiders' new stadium and amenities have inspired envy around the league, with multiple requests from players on other teams to, quote, make the facilities more like Vegas.
Dope.
Number 4 was the Houston Texans, which is kind of crazy. And number 5, of course, the Dallas Cowboys. It's really funny. Jerry Jones Club ranked well across the board outside of team travel, where the Cowboys ranked tied for 23rd with a C- grade. which is crazy. You're telling me like the richest franchise in the NFL has horrible team travel amenities.
Hey man, you don't stay rich by spending money.
So you want to hear the bottom five?
Oh, it's definitely the Patriots.
No, the Patriots are in the middle. The Patriots did not make this. So we have top five, bottom five. Tony Khan's Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah, baby.
Let's see. For now, though, only team travel the Jaguars got a B, and strength coaches got an A minus, and training staff got an A, earned a B or better. The team also received an F in treatment of families due to lack of a family room and daycare.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's aggressive.
Yeah. Below them at 29, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Interesting. Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs.
Mm-hmm. Kansas City ranked dead last in training staff and earned an F in team travel because every player has a roommate and fewer than 50% of the respondents felt travel was comfortable.
Oh, shit, I should have done that.
After them at number 30, the Los Angeles Chargers.
Interesting.
Yeah. Meanwhile, nutrition graded out as an F, and the training room earned an abysmal F minus.
You can get that.
Do you know where they play in SoFi Stadium? They just built it.
Brand new.
Well, that doesn't mean that that's their training facility. I take that back. They play there, but that's not where they train. The Arizona Cardinals, it's number 31. They said the Cardinals barely avoided the bottom spot despite ranking F or F minus in all but 2 categories. You want to know who the bottom team is?
Please.
The Washington Commanders.
Oh my God! Of course, DC.
It says, outside of an A+ in strength coaches, the Commanders stand to upgrade in every position. Like the Cardinals, Washington had 3 F- grades. The locker room and team travel were among them and ranked as the worst in the league.
Yuck.
Yep, Dan Snyder's going to go real quick. But I do like that they did this. They're like, oh, hey, you're a free agent, you want to go somewhere? Here are the grades of all the team stuff. That's outside of football.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's smart.
Yeah. Which is kind of crazy, but I don't know. I need to see the full list. I don't know where the Patriots land. They're probably in the middle. I can see Robert Kraft treating them well, but the Vikings, I didn't understand. Yeah, speaking of which, how crazy would it be if WrestleMania was in Minnesota?
Cold.
Their arena's in a dome.
Not cold. Well, cold outside.
Whatever, you're going to be inside of a dome.
I need an excuse to go to Minnesota. That'd be cool.
Yeah, Minnesota's nice. We can go to Minnesota, yeah.
Yeah.
Get some pop, get a hoagie. Listen, Minnesota or I'm hoping for Atlanta one year. Atlanta would be crazy.
Atlanta would be crazy.
Yeah, we can.
I feel like you and I would have a lot of fun.
We can stay with Charles.
Hell yeah.
Charles lives in Atlanta. Atlanta would be fun. I do if they announce New Orleans after Philly, I'll book right there.
Dude, that'll be my fucking bachelor party. Are you kidding me? I'll drag all my friends to fucking WrestleMania. I don't give a shit. You can sit there for 2 days, 6 hours. So I'm getting married, bitch. Pay for my ticket.
It's gonna carry you around Bourbon Street.
Oh, I'm dead.
You'd be like the dead body. We'll body surf you up and down Bourbon Street with all the wrestling marks.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I do miss gallivanting around Bourbon Street.
Yeah, who doesn't? It was awesome.
It was freaking great. And you know what was great about that? The wrestlers loved walking around Bourbon Street.
Yeah, who doesn't? Awesome. It's the closest thing we have to Amsterdam.
Pretty much. I love when people are like, "How's New Orleans?" I'm just like,
You don't want to. You got to. Words can't describe, man.
I was like, guys, every day is a party on Bourbon Street.
Just go there and don't ask questions.
Yeah. Oh man, Vegas. Not Vegas. I'm waiting for Vegas Mania too.
Yeah,
Vegas Mania would be
for it.
wild.
I'm begging for it.
Oh well, that's gonna suck because can you imagine hotel prices on the strip for Mania?
No. I know how expensive they were for a conference, and that was just work. That was business related. Please.
Yeah.
Don't get me started, Ricky. I don't want to talk about this nonsense anymore.
Oh yeah. So is everything uploaded?
Oh, fuck. Let me do that. Let me check, actually. I was in the process of doing it, and I got distracted.
By what?
I was cleaning up my hard drive. I do every now and then. It's like, why is this filling up so much? And I stop getting the things I don't use anymore.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Also, it's like every now and then I guess gotta go into our edit files and just wipe it clean.
Yeah.
Like, why is this 60 gigabytes? It's not 6. Oh yeah, I gotta clear my files. So 330 is uploading as we speak.
Perfect.
Yeah, shit can be in MediaFire. Who gives a shit? As long as I've had this fucking MediaFire. Actually, it's coming up. It's coming up next month. This month, actually.
MediaFire purchase?
I think MediaFire. I take care of. It's the SoundCloud thing. Is in what, May?
Maybe. Maybe we're running a deal for a while. We might be able to get our price cut down for SoundCloud.
I always forget we're on SoundCloud.
And listen, it's probably one of our most, probably our best backup that we ever invested in. Really, to be honest.
True.
Like if all else fails.
I have 3 backups though. Well, technically we have 3 backups. We can pull from Anchor. We got MediaFire, and we got my computer.
Yeah.
But you can never have too many backups.
This is very true.
All right, now where was I? Oh, in my temp files.
Ah, yeah, temp files are a big thing.
How many I got? Oh, only 8 gigs. That's not too bad.
Yeah, it could be worse.
Delete.
Delete.
Yeah, it's like if I use After Effects for too long and don't clear them, it's just like, hey, 100 gigabytes. I'm like,
Oh, let me see. Yo, what are your thoughts? Have you seen the trailer for a Dungeons and Dragon movie?
It looks so fucking bad.
Like I know nothing about the
can't
Dungeons.
describe how bad it looks.
I don't know anything about the Dungeons and Dragons lore, so like it was never my
not
thing.
a thing. Not a thing.
Yeah. Because in my head, I'm like, isn't this just a board game?
Yeah, well, kind of. It's like
Yeah.
It's Stranger Things. Like those few scenes from Stranger Things. That's literally what it is. It's just kids and grown men sitting around wearing funny costumes. Like it's like an active adventure role playing board game.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's like any MMORPG, like World of Warcraft, just without the computer screen and on a board game.
Yeah.
And the story is like more written out and that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks really, I'm not gonna lie, it's like the nerdest of the nerd, but it does look really cool.
Yeah, it's on my...
Like your character has a backstory and so many things you can do. You can make a warlock and shit. This looks really cool.
Yeah.
If you're into that kind of stuff.
It's a lot of work.
But it's like, I know it is a lot of work. It's like, I want to play a board game. This isn't we invented screens.
For a reason.
Yeah, and Discord. Like, there's better ways to do this fun thing you want to do.
Question, did I send you Swifter? The Swifter video?
I don't think so.
So apparently there's this guy who calls himself Swifter. He's apparently a big video game streamer on like Twitch and stuff. And so he goes on the first person shooter games and he holds these Swifter parties. And so it's pretty much Simon Says, but since it's Swifter Says.
That's pretty
so
funny.
He'll do these. He has a whole TikTok account I'll send you right now, and he makes them all line up with all their pick whatever guns they want. And he does Swifter Says, and anybody who gets it wrong, he puts them in a lineup so that everybody can fire at them. It's so fun. I don't know why I enjoy it so much. Oh, shut up! All right, but I'll see if I can find it. Like it's. Knucking futs with Swifter. Or did I have it here? Where are you? No, this is all. That's LA Knights.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, people be like, "What's LA Knight?" LA Knight is just infectious.
What is he? He's over. That's what he is.
Listen, that man just knows how to make a living.
He's good.
He is really really good. Where is it? Where's my favorite Swifter says? 'Cause there are a bunch of. Ah, here it is. Here's the one. All right, I'm gonna send this shit to you right
Shit.
now. There you go. That's good. Well, fine. It's gonna be fucking warm tomorrow. What is it, Saquon? The Legend of Vox Machina?
What was that?
Because no, Taquan was commenting on us about D&D, and Taquan said just watch The Legend of Vox Machina for a good D&D show on Amazon Prime. I'm in the middle of finishing my Marvel shows, Taquan, but I haven't watched. Like I'm in the middle of season 2 of Cloak and Dagger.
Cloak and Dagger.
Yeah, actually, it's not that bad of a show. Actually, there's a female named Noelle Bercy. The actress' name is Noelle Bercy. She, stunning woman.
So I do got to watch Mando tonight, though.
No, I'm watching Mando when we're done with this. Because I want to see what they do with the Darksaber and all of that shit.
Dude, Mando is like the best Star Wars thing in I don't know how long.
You don't watch Bad Batch yet, right?
No, dude, I still got to finish Clone Wars. I haven't moved an inch since last time we talked
I
about
was gonna
it.
say, like, where are you now in Clone Wars?
It's still same place. Dude, it's like, dude, I'm in HBO season right now.
Oh, okay.
Whereas it's like Bill Maher's back, John Oliver's back, Last of Us has been great, Mando's about to start, and then you came back. So Jazz and I were watching that. It's like all my shows I want to watch are like on right now.
Okay, that makes sense. Are you watching this? Are you watching Swift?
Everyone, oh my god, this is hilarious. And they can't kill him.
Yeah, no, they can't kill him.
When does he kill someone?
You'll see.
It's amazing. This is incredible. Eden, come stand over here. And what does he give away?
I don't know if he gives away anything, but
Oh!
oh,
So what do you get if you win?
I don't know. I've never made it that far in his videos, but apparently he's been doing this since Halo. Like he goes on Halo and does this too.
This is really funny.
But the great part about it is he allows you to pick any gun you want. Are you still watching this? I'm assuming.
I accidentally misclicked. Utter chaos, dude.
So the Quan, you're watching Snowfall. I heard Snowfall was good. I never got into Snowfall, to Quan. Abbott Elementary, which everybody swears by Abbott Elementary.
It's funny.
Mandalorian, Moon Girl. I'm interested in watching Moon Girl, to Quan. You got to tell me how it is. I just got to get through. I got to get through Cloak and Dagger, then I'm gonna finally get to Runaways, which I heard is a really good show. And then I'll be all caught up with my Marvel shows. Taquan, you also got to tell me, did you see Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, also what I call the Jonathan Majors Spectacular? You got to tell me about what your thoughts on that were, or are. Yeah, Taquan, let me know what your thoughts are on what I like to call the Jonathan Majors Spectacular. Because I am a fan of Kang. Also, Bill Murray was an Ant-Man, which I found really funny. I think I have you hooked on the Swifter guy now, don't I?
Interesting.
Well,
I do. I need like a duster so I can get under my computer, just so I can keep dust out of it. Like I'm very anal about this fucking thing, seeing as it's my life's work here.
as you should. As you should. Yeah, no, I found so. Oh, there's another one. There's another.
Am I gonna now? I gotta figure like where to put my speakers. I think it makes sense to put them on each side of the monitor, but like the speakers aren't. They're too tall. Like I don't want the block part of the monitor, so I kind of want to maybe angle it a little.
Do you have a curved monitor, or is it just a flat?
No, I should. I should have gotten a curved monitor. That's why I fucked up. It's flat.
Okay.
I didn't want a curved monitor, but now that I never played on one. Then I was at CES and I played on one.
You want
like,
a curved monitor now?
See the thing, dude. It was like 48 inches in 8K and curved.
That's gross, but amazing.
And I was like, it was like the first monitor ever with like 100 and whatever hertz, like the most hertz ever on a monitor.
Yeah.
And like I was just playing this like this basic demo of a game, but I was like, I want to sit here all day. I have an hour lunch break right now while Joe's on the panel, and I'm just gonna sit here and marvel in why I didn't get a fucking curved monitor. I thought there's another monitor there that you could adjust the curve.
I've heard of that.
You had a remote control, and you can make it flat, or you can curve it. You can have it 50 or 75 or 100% curve. I'm like, that is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Can you imagine watching a movie on that?
Yeah, I don't want to watch TV on this thing though. It is big enough though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It would look great because so many hertz. It'd probably look better than my TV.
Yeah.
But like, I don't like watching. I like watching TV on TVs. Like, I don't watch Netflix on my phone ever. I don't even think I have Netflix installed on my phone.
I want to bang Jonathan Majors. I'm seeing Jonathan Majors again this week because I'm probably going to go see Creed 3 on Saturday. That's cool. I see your thoughts. It wasn't. I do agree. It wasn't bad. It wasn't necessarily good. It was a movie. It was a good movie, and I think it pushed the narrative, especially those end credit scenes.
All right, Rickie, it takes a lot for you to dislike a movie. I've come to realize that about you.
No, I've seen some bad movies. You ever see the second in the Jurassic Park or the Jurassic World trilogy?
Oh,
That's
no,
a
dude,
horrible movie.
After I saw that bitch in high heels, I was like, I'm not watching this movie ever again. At the end of the first one, although I realized because Jazz and I went and saw Titanic last week in theaters, fucking Rose does that whole movie in heels too, which I think is more bullshit. I was like, you are not running up a sinking ship in high heels. You are not swimming in high heels.
Yeah.
Like, you're just not doing it.
No, the second of a Jurassic World trilogy is god awful. I went to and was like, this is a bad movie. But I also only go see movies that I know I'm gonna like. And I'm also not critical of movies. Like, if I think a movie's gonna suck, I'm probably not gonna go watch it.
Yeah, everyone's a critic.
Yeah. But I'm also not. I'm not too hard on like a movie unless it's like you've got to be blatantly bad.
Yeah, you gotta try to be.
Yeah,
bad.
you have to try to be bad to be like this is a bad movie.
Bad on purpose, baby.
Yeah, and even sometimes the bad on purpose movies are good. Like Zoolander, notoriously a bad movie.
But I hate Zoolander.
But I found it so amazing.
I think Zoolander's ass.
Zoolander is an awesomely bad movie, in my opinion. It hits awesomely bad category for me.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know what is a bad movie? The Scorpion King.
I don't hate the Scorpion King. I'm not gonna lie. It's not a good movie.
It's not. It's not at all.
But I can't sit here and say it's bad.
Everything after The Mummy 2 isn't that great. I'm a big fan of The Mummy 2.
Oh, The Mummy 2 is not great either.
I'm a big fan of The Mummy 2. More of a fan of the girl. I forgot what her name is. The girl who plays Evie.
Evie?
The wife.
Oh, Rachel Weisz.
Yes. Oh, she's amazing in that.
Yeah, she's great.
Guilty Pleasure, live action Josie and the Pussycats. Good job, Taquan. Fred, don't date yourself like this. Fred said, I watched Scorpion King on my 18th birthday.
Wow. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Taquan, because I too also love Rosario Dawson.
Everyone loves Rosario Dawson.
How can you not? She plays a great Ahsoka.
He does.
She plays a great Ahsoka. And I can't wait for her series, so she's going to come out.
Yeah, her series should be good, and I think Ahsoka deserves a series.
Well, you haven't gotten to her big arcs.
No, I haven't. I have not gotten to the part where she leaves the Jedi Order, which I think is a damn shame. But I gotta
You'll
see what
understand
happens and
why.
Yeah, I bet. She probably uncovers the corruption and it gets ignored. She's like, "Well, fuck this."
You're close. You're close. But I love how because like once you see Ahsoka in animation, you understand why Rosario Dawson was so good, because she picked up on the mannerisms of the cartoon, and I was like, holy shit! Like she did her research.
Like she holds the sabers the same way. It's kind of like
Yeah, she poses the same way. I was like, wow, this bitch is really fucking good.
dedication to craft, man. You gotta be that. That's what you gotta be for an actor.
Mm-hmm. No, it's good. I listened to a Marvel podcast called Marvelous Divas, and they have a whole thing. It's like one of the actors said, or there's a quote that they found that said, a good actor is always prepared and on time.
Yep.
That's what people look for. You're prepared, you're on time for when you need to do your lines. And your work. So, no, it was good. But, all right, everything's uploaded. I'm going to get out of here so I can watch Mando.
Word.
Go to sleep. And unfortunately, I have to return to work tomorrow.
Oh, poor you.
Yeah,
on
right.
a Thursday, nonetheless. Oh, fucking poor you.
Horrible payday, too. Can you
More
imagine?
days, Bubby.
Payday, can you imagine? Oh, my God, the worst.
Getting paid on the 2nd of the month? That's weird.
Well, we get paid on. Well, it's a three payday month.
Ah.
So I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. That's it. All right, we're getting out of here, folks. Thanks for being a part of our show this week.
Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, especially you, Taquan.
Love you, Taquan.
See.
Never leave. Never change.
Bye.
Skull, brother.
Bye, Taquan.
Midnight music. Midnight music.